Hello, hello, internet. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday, happy weekend. I hope you guys are all doing all right. Ghost Matters, Nov, and New Kid. Hello, welcome back. It's been days. It has been days. I'm sorry that it's been so long that I have been separated from you all. My heart had palpitations in the meantime. But hi, hope you're all doing all right. I'm making my glorious return right now here on the stream. There are a couple things that I wanted to talk about before I play any games. First of all, excuse me, they announced what's getting buffed and nerfed in the upcoming patch on Wednesday. So I did want to take a quick look at that. Everything is fine, I promise. Nothing is on fire. I'm not on fire. My things aren't on fire. The game is only slightly on fire right now. It's fine. It's fine. No, I hope you are doing well also. Hello, hello indeed. So first of all, there are new patch thingies. I wanted to briefly look at the new patch thingies. Glass's cock is getting buffed. Glass's cock is always getting buffed. Everyone, you know, buffs their cock in my stream and in this house. So we're looking at patch 3.10.0. Also, speaking of, I'm feeling much better today than yesterday, so we're doing good. We're doing good on that front. Just was in pain yesterday, and now the pain has gone away, so it's amazing. Callista, yeah, Callista and Hackerim. I don't know if they need to buff Aurelia, but if they're giving Aurelia like a change more than like an actual buff, I think that'll be cool. Also need to see Shen in there, because God forbid no one runs Shen these days. Tatsu, the flying dog, has arrived as well. Hello, welcome in. And there's also a bunch of other cool things in here. So, Yordle Contraption, Trifarian App, I don't need to read all of this probably. Avatar of the Tides is kind of a curious one, as with Avaros and Hearthguard. Also, new emotes. They have been around for, I forget now, I want to say like a month. I don't have any sense of time, especially regarding stream stuff, but I think it's been roughly a month. Berg, so I guess all of the Freljord buffs, the couple of the Freljord buff guys are getting changed, I'm assuming in the light of Revna. I also just noticed that Justice Rider is here. Also, Beat Nation, hello, it's been a little bit, welcome back. Justice Rider's on this list. I don't care about anything else. That's a lie. I do care about things like Hackerim and Callista, but Justice Rider might be marginally more useful. Holy shit. Also, Zach the Wack, enjoy your lurking time. Some healing, Squeaker, Riptide Rex, Windfarer Hatchling, which is one of the weirder cards for sure. Nerfs, Disintegrate. I think everyone saw Disintegrate happening. Let's see if it turns into a Tri-Beam spell. I doubt they would do that, but I'm not sure. I have no idea, so I'm just gonna ride to the announcement of the actual changes when that happens. Ferris Financier, Lantern, good. Deserter, makes sense. Broadwing, good. Promising Future, also makes sense. Quicksand, Zenith, Sands of Time. They're hitting some of the Thrall stuff. They're hitting a little bit of Demacia stuff. Or not Demacia? Did I say Demacia? There's actually, well, Demacia as in Broadwing, which is kind of the hallmark of Demacia at this point. But also chat while you lurk. A chat and a lurk. You're New Kid, you're breaking all of the rules. You've been telling me not to lose games. You're breaking every rule there is. And then, yeah, it's just Thralls and Shurima and Disintegrate, which felt pretty strong, so I kind of I think it makes sense that they're changing those. I'm very excited by the whole suite of cards, though, that they're getting, that they're actually looking to improve their, you know, presence in the game. Some of these I think were fine in their own little niche, but I mean, if better Aftershock and better Justice Rider, which I will definitely not let go of at all of these things look exciting and good. I'm gonna put a very big question mark over the Aurelia buff. But again, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. It's happening on the 28th. It's coming up. Sorry, it's your first day. We are always welcoming of newcomers, which I am assuming you are by the number 1 and your username of New Kid. We have a New Kid here. So yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. Nothing certain, but it exists. It exists. You're plat 3 with the deck. Beat Nation, thank you for the deck code. Let me take that in. So I looked at the buffs and the nerfs. Another thing that I wanted to do today was to catch up on my viewer deck. So Beat Nation, thank you for sending something over. I just checked because I was looking at the 28th to confirm that it was on Tuesday going into Wednesday, and I just realized July 1st is on next Friday, so hooray, god, time flies. So I'm gonna try and catch up on viewer decks. If people who submitted before don't show up, of course I will just hold them until the next time that they're around. Oh, and because because of my title, and because I was recently watching a video about the whole, like, Akshan Infinite combo thing, I find it very funny that there's, like, so much discourse around it, mostly because Magic has infinite mana pools and combos that can kill you pretty quickly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has combos out the ass, including FTKs and OTKs. Hearthstone is just a pile of RNG bullshit. So, to me, in the grand scheme of things, sure, it's annoying to have to sit there and wait for your opponent to maybe or maybe not win the game. Maybe or may not win or lose the game. It's also just like, you surrender, which I never do, so I think my attitude of this towards this is also a little bit different because I've never surrendered a Runeterra game on stream or offline, both. So I'm very used to waiting through people's bullshit. So I'm also at a point of like, well, do you guys not normally do this? Do you guys not normally just wait to see how the game plays out? And also it's just like, I lived through Teferian Teferi, oh my god, Teferian? I was thinking of Treferian. I have lived through Teferi and Wilderness Reclamation. Infinite combos ain't got shit on that. They don't got shit on your opponent literally locking you out of the game because they're just, take another turn, untap your mana, take another turn. Also, J Dragon and Weon, hello, welcome back. I'm doing good today. I hope you are as well. So it's just like, the meta's, I want to say the meta is pretty okay right now, honestly. Like, the whole Warlord's Horde thing is annoying, but it's not the end of the goddamn universe. Basically, don't rope. Just don't rope. Is it so hard to not rope? Like, I don't care if you're pulling off a combo that takes you 15 minutes, as long as you're not just sitting on your ass waiting for me to surrender. As long as you're not doing that, I don't give a shit. It's because many players only experience LOR also gives you PTSD. Yeah, but I think it's, yeah, I think my perspective is different from, I would say, I want to say a good chunk of the player base, simply because I have experienced worse in other things. So I expect a game that's only like 2 years old to go through the growing pains of what is on the edge of playability / the user experience. Like, it's inevitable. It's fucking inevitable. Coming from a semi-competitive player who only played LOR, it's pretty tough. Honestly, that's fair. And I don't mean to dismiss anyone either who was like, this is really fucking annoying. It's more just like, I think, honestly, these things always happen, and they kind of have to happen in a game where there are so many interactions. Maybe not have to happen, but it's going to, you know? So that's my perspective on it. I think it's also, I saw a video of it going into a tournament, which I have to imagine is also just feels bad to go up against in that context. Because it's also a pretty big roll of the dice, as even if it's going to win or not. Fatigue on top of everything else that Red hasn't done great in the semi-competitive scene. That is also extremely fair. Everyone is on edge. No, that's fair. Again, I also don't mean to dismiss it in the context of everything else that's going on in Runeterra, because they pulled some shit over the past few months. They pulled a lot of shit. It's just, to me, seems like if you know card games, this isn't I mean, other card games I should also specify as, like, not a humongous problem, but I do understand it's annoying, so anything will push it past that. Yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully the buff and the buffs, though, will help. The buffs and the nerfs. I'm looking forward to the patch for sure. I think that will hopefully distract from the existence of a pseudo-infinite deck. Because, I mean, it looks like they're going to do some interesting stuff to complain, maybe feel better. I mean, it's video games, right? So they're always... So they're always good. People are always gonna find shit, generally speaking. Like, if nothing is deliberately and exceedingly on fire, someone will set something on fire. But in the midst of that, that's my thoughts. Also, I find it really funny that I saw that it basically, I mean, it relies on counterfeit copies. It relies on station archivists and counterfeit copies and duplicating and making more things in the deck. It really entertained me that the only thing that I could think of other than this infinite deck that to run counterfeit copies, the main thing I have experience with that runs counterfeit copies is my goddamn Broodfather deck. And I was just like, if you're reliant on the same card that my favorite Broodfather deck relies upon, what are we complaining about? It's a meme card. It's fundamentally another just piece of RNG bullshit. If you're willing to bank on RNG bullshit, go for it. If you're not, well, I'm sorry, but it's gonna to exist. Something for sure as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic and LOR player. We like to complain a lot. Maybe it's just a sentiment of card games in general. Sometimes I complain for the point of it. Complaining is how you breathe. There was a worse version of the Action deck. I don't know about the different versions, to be honest. So, I mean, I watched one, which I kind of assumed they were all kind of very similar enough that by watching one flagship version, it would catch me up on the rest of them. I am also not necessarily saying that being unable to interact because burst and units are being cast and you're out of mana is not like inherently a little toxic, because it doesn't feel great when your opponent has 15 things to do and you're just sitting there watching a timer tick down. But I personally, I'm okay with it. Also, the deck's looking to be viable in the competitive scene, so why it gets scary, not fun facing a deck can't really do much about. Yeah, I think for sure, depending on the stage of what you're seeing it to, it's different. To be fair, I've just been scarred. I have been scarred by the trauma of Teferi, and I will never look back, and I will never really do it. I don't think anything will really compare. Also, Unhelpful Yoda, hello and welcome back. I have a deck code from you, if I'm not misremembering. Yeah, I do have a deck code from you. I'm gonna bring that in right now. So, right now, I have Zamoda, Ohana Kitty, Unhelpful Yoda, Martin Thomas on Andre's color in the queue. So, Unhelpful Yoda, you submitted yours a couple of days ago. So I'm going to do that in Beat Nations right here, right now. As we continue to ponder the state of card games in general. Also, we had to see Oko, spending on this line in seasonals, for example. That's, you know, I definitely think it's understandable and fair to be annoyed that you're going up against something that you can't, like, technically play against in the turn that they're being cast. Also, Rocktera Dude, hello! Oh, no, it's Owen, Uro, and Omnath. Oh, Omnath. Oh, God. I know that Oko dominated Throne of Eldraine. I know that Oko was like, have an elk! For those of you who haven't played Magic, Oko is a planeswalker who, when you plus him, turns one of your things into a 3/3 elk. So it's basically mini-morph on a stick. It's just a free mini morph every turn, and then you get to count him down, which I honestly forget what he does, because it's literally just any of your legendaries, any of your units, any of your things. Congratulations! Now it can not block very much, and you've lost value. You've lost a lot of value. Fuck, Omnath Risen Reef is the true terror. The problem with Risen Reef, it was cute. I always found Risen Reef very adorable in appearance. And then I felt it. In my bones, and I was like, I'm going to cry. Unhelpful Yoda. Also, Mini T. Imagine Mini T, but only costs 3, basically. Only 3 mana Mini T that can continually Mini T, like, every turn. Actually, I need to... What was his minus? Oko, Thief, that's not what I wanted to, yes, that's what I wanted to do. Why can't I Google, I just don't know why the tab function wasn't working for sure. Oko, Thief of Crowns. What did you do again on the minus? Doesn't really matter, but this is what it did. This is what it was. Create a food token. Target artifact or creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elk with power and toughness of 3/3. Exchange target control of target artifact or creature you control and target creature's opponent controls with power 3 or less. So it's also a little bit of, honestly, Viego. Imagine a mini morph into Viego wrapped into the same 3 mana card. Imagine being able to English. English is a lie. English is false and confusing, and no one should be speaking it. We've pillaged every other language possible, and then also said, fuck your pronunciation rules! And our spelling is whack, and there's also regional differences, and there's also accents, and even it makes me want to die inside as well. But anyway, Unhelpful Yoda, I see this is Ionia Bilgewater. You've given me Pyroots? Piroots? I hope you don't mind me call them Piroots, because I'm going to call them Piroots forever. Watchful Idol, Prayer, Fortune Croaker. Okay, so we got the spawn. Fortune Croaker, draw. Lookout, Barai, Syncopation, Twin Discipline, Seize Voice, Deny, Allow It, 10 Smash, Naka Gaborios, Gangplank, Sacred Protector. Ooh, it's just a boat. It's literally just a boat. Double Attack, Overwhelm. Oh, this is Double Attack Overwhelm. I don't even need the Shen. I literally just need to give it Barrier, right? And then Naka Kaburos for funsies. I can't English. You can game. It's good enough. Really, the question is, in any language, universally, is, are you fucking gaming? Which, you know, I am, so I've passed. I'm gonna just assume that I have passed. All right, so I want to summon a Shen boat for no Shen. I'm not gonna do this in ranked. Thank you very much, at least for now. Piroots? What do we want for Piroots? I'm gonna give the Piroots a festival shrine. And then... oh, I can do the Rainbow Monkey. I didn't realize that the Pride Bundle was free, and I thought the monkey was adorable when I saw other people using it, so I'm gonna use it too. Because it's cute, okay? Piroots. Two of a kind is not, well, so one of them's half pirate. Just gonna go with the Bilgewater bat. Yes, this one is good. Maybe not the F word, but sure. Not an official documentation. Not an official documentation. But in my head, I just ask myself constantly, are you gaming? Are you fucking gaming? And sometimes it works. Dr. Chewbacca, for a second there, I literally thought it might be a bot, and then I realized that there was an actual word in there. I have a lot of smooshing. What are you playing? Udyr Braum. I will hopefully be able to smoosh something. Who knows? The smooshing is yet to be determined. We'll get there. We'll get there. How's your explosion? Also, okay. Goodbye, monkey. It respawned. Terrible. I have a bunch of C's voices. Have a C's voice? That starts my overwhelm.
That's new.
But no way responsible for your opinion. That's extremely fair. Would I like to spawn with a twin? The xenotype is down. How much is this? I'm gonna attack, hold the twin, get the schmoot. I could also bank mana and wait for the tentacle smash. That might have been better. Do not buff the tentacle here. Do not misclick. I have misclicked before, and it has been problematic. No, that's a no. That's a big no. That's an unfortunate no. That's, I don't want you to give something +6, thank you. Aha. Oh boy, I'm in pain. Okay. Xenotype? Chill. Calm down. I shall enjoy the gaming. Thank you. We're already having a good time. Esbrom? Ishabroom. They have a mana. Can I lebroom? Or punch that? Doesn't really matter. They're getting +3, so it does go up to 4 regardless. I can't really punch. Can I punch the Braum instead? If I do that, we get a 4/4, they get a Poro. I would prefer not, I think? I would prefer not. As of note, we still have the Syncopation waiting around. Can't use it here, of course. Takes that damage anyway. Makes the Poro. Hello, Spaporo. How are you? How are you, Poro? Oh, Poro. Okay. It's not making poros every time. Why do I have all of my goddamn smashes? I have literally all of them. Anything else? Nope. Just the tentacle smooshing. Can I smoosh that? I would like to smoosh that. Please let me smoosh your Braum. I would be wonderful. It would indeed be fantastic. Can I... Okay, so the tentacle always gets the strike. We have a syncopation available and ready ready and waiting. We have the Aurelia piece of nonsense. Go hit him. Go feel the love from Malawi. Don't feel the love from Malawi? God dang. Yes, that is unfortunately a leveled Braum. Haha. How much HP do you have? You're a 4-4 at this point. If I do this, it does get overwhelmed. So I think I'm gonna do that. See what they block here. Boop. That makes sense. That also makes sense. Do you put the 4-4 in front of the 3-3 is the real question here. You do. I would like to disagree with that. Okay, I have another smash and a C's voice. I'm still tempted to swap this around there, kill the Poro. They get another one off of the Braum anyway, and this dies next turn regardless. Don't love it. It's been a while since I was forced to wrap my brain around a Braum. What the fuck is Braum? Who the fuck is Braum? Why the fuck is Braum? Just why the fuck is Braum? It is a general statement. There's 2 syncopates. Yeah, I think honestly I maybe should have swapped it before. Just to get some extra damage in. Because if they had been able to swing without anything on... Oh no, they would have taken the tentacle anyway. But the tentacle was big enough actually that I could have done something with that anyway. So I think I shouldn't... I think I should have swapped and not done what I'm currently doing. So that's fine. Can I summon a second voice? So this spawns 2 now. No sign of Alawi, unfortunately. There's the Revna! How are you, Revna? Unfortunately, I still cannot quite murder him. I'm still, unfortunately, a little bit short of murder. That trades. I can smoosh this. I also don't have a watchful idol, which sucks. My idol generation is pathetic. Trash. Can I summon Protector? I could potentially summon a Protector, which at least would be able to see then the barrier effect of what's supposed to be going on here, which is kind of interesting. There's the Alawi finally, which means we would get 4 spawn. Unfortunately, there's still that 1/7 standing over there, and now I've used all of my tentacle smashes, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna risk the champ for now. They have 8 mana. What do you got with 8, Dr. Chewbacca? What are you chewing over there, Baka? Okay, where is your Udyr? You haven't cast any Udyr shenanigans. That's a 5/5. Oh, so they're just running really, really, really big buffs. They're just trying to run the most buffs. All right, everything has overwhelm. This is great. This is wonderful. Have at it. Have at it. Have at it. Okay, we have 2 swaps. I only need 1, hypothetically.
Excuse us.
Yes. No, thank you. I will not excuse you. You are not excused. I'm still here. Okay, that's down to 1. Can I do anything else? Can I do anything else? Other things? Anything else that is extra dramatic? I could try and punch that Braum in the face, which I think would be good. I lose out on a little bit of damage. It goes down to 4. They still have the 1/4 in the Poro, so they'll still be making blockers. And the Alawi, and he would need to get Frostbit to actually not kill him. Or they would need another Fury of the North, which doesn't kill her anyway. So I think a swap is fine. They're going with the Frostbite? They're going with the Frostbite, okay. So pre-committing that. Don't really have any other great options, unfortunately. Dang it! My tentacles! Once again, I am losing all of my hentai, and it is bad. Okay. Can I can't. Well, I don't really want to poke anything. I mean, I could. I poke this. There's a Naga Kaboros. This is gonna spawn slowly. Very, very, very slowly. But it does count as a spawn, so I might be able to smoosh it down. They have 9. I'm at 20 also. The thing is that I'm also just at full HP, so I'm not particularly concerned about anything. At least not this turn. Like, even if they have a Buried in Ice, whatever, I will be annoyed, but it's not gonna be the end of the fucking universe. Let's have a tantrum. Have a tantrum. I would like to also have a tantrum in the face if you're buffing your deck by +4/+4 now. Minimum with the Revna, plus the +6/+6 from the Xenotype. So something is gonna come down with +10/+10 stats, and I'm not looking forward to it. That is a Desert McDougal's. I disagree. I disagree, to be honest with you. Let's see, that's only one, right? Yeah. I mean, I could probably hurt the Nagakaboros, right? So it's a 1/4. You take something here. You take the 3-1 anyway, but that's okay. Well, it's unfortunate, but we'll live with it for now. 1 damage short on everything. Hi! Oh, what the fuck was that? The Revna was very large for a second there. I do care a little bit about that, to be honest with you. I do care a little bit about the constant poroing. The poro-geddon. Boop. Smack. Schlorp. Good. Good schlorping. Thank you for your schlorp. It was a fun schlorp. Please leave me alone. So there's 2 spawn. 2 spawn is okay. I could let's see here. I could barrier the Alawi and then go with the Alawi and the Tentacle, but that's also not enough. I unfortunately think I have borked the early game of this deck, so I'm just gonna do what I can here. Sacred Protector is an 8/6, so it is also allowed to swing. The foif. There's, oh god lord, there's 1 Xenotype and 1 Revna, so not the complete absolute disaster I was envisioning. Just mostly a disaster. Just mostly a very bad time here. Alright, I think this is lost, but I'm gonna still attack here anyway, just to see. Growing Pains, here we go. Okay, good smorkin'. Nice schmorples. Good schmorples. Protector last. Oh, because it requires that it stays, doesn't it? It requires that it actually hangs around. Because I keep forgetting that it's similar to what's her face? Sivir, isn't it? That's a quicksand. Dang it! You overrode my big unit! But my unit was big! Did I trade optimally healer at all? Not really. I could swap the Alawi around so that she lives. Fuck it. Oh, I could also put the 2/2 in the front instead of the tentacle. That would have been better. Because now I don't have any spawn other than from this, which gives me a 2/2 again. That's presumably going to get overwhelmed, because I don't think they care about regeneration at this point, right? They can just give that overwhelm and try to kill me next turn. Because I don't have anything that would deal... Yeah, I don't have disintegrates. So we're just kind of waiting for them to make a decision. Hi. It's your call with the stance swap, which I'm assuming you want to cast this turn. Oh, Braum, never mind. Never mind, I forgot. Boring. If you want to smack me with an impressive Braum, you should have gone with the formidable Braum, which is the only Braum I will respect outside of Braum Poros. Thank you very much. There's a Vulpine Wanderer. What is that? That's a Revna. Okay. Or +2/+2. Stance grenade, stance swap. Do I want barrier anything here? No. Objectively, I do not. That's the other thing with Challenger. If I spend 5 here to spawn 4, it goes up to 6. So it does survive an incoming attack, except for the fact that the... Oh no, the stance is only +2, at most. So I think spawn, summon the Watchful Idol. Alawi goes away. I have used almost all of my C's Voice Fat Senna things. Definitely lose something here for sure, though. +2/+0 Overwhelm. Not on the... Okay, because it has the most power. So they're challenging the 5/4? Or they could challenge the 6/6. 14... minus minimum 2. They're not, that's not killing me. The 4/4 can swing. The 3/1s I'm gonna ignore. They're taking most of my stuff. Still don't think I'm dead. I think I'm gonna lose all value I have on the board currently, but I don't think I'm dead. Taking the Alawi. I mean, you can take the Protector. You can take a Protector, that's fine. Killing my Nakagaboris, though, is just rude and unnecessary. 2, we can block there.
Many are moved by fear.
What are you waiting for? You have 3 mana. Do you have a freeze or a quicksand? That doesn't particularly matter. I would also, if you have a quicksand, wait until the next turn, so it's fine. Just gonna hand you the Protector. Just take it from me. You should have swung with everything. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why they didn't swing with everything. Why didn't they swing with everything? I guess they could have... They missed out on 3 damage. Straight up. I would have gone down to 4 instead of what I'm currently at. They have a stance, which doesn't kill me. I mean, Ram would also have been fun as well if they had just swung with everything. I'm very confused as to why this wasn't an open. For them, at least. For me, my opens have been terrible. But for Dr. Chewbacca here, what are you waiting for? Man, see, it's not an infinite combo problem that's causing Runeterra issues. It's the fat people rope that is a problem. I say it's part of the problem myself. There's an Alawi. Oh, thank fuck. Does this actually help? Dang it. If only I had drawn this in the previous turn, because then I could have Alawi and the Protector out at the same time. Thank you! You're finally alive! Holy shit! God, it's so nice when your opponent's alive and well. And breathing. Thank God they're still breathing! Just kill me. You know what? You can just kill me. That's fine and acceptable. Let's go! Don't be a coward. Block correctly. I don't have Overwhelm on this 8/8, so you have a lot of options here. You have a lot of means to block my stuff. And you also just have a 16-2 with Overwhelm, I'm presuming? Unless you give it something batshit stupid like regeneration, please don't do that. I am so close to lethal. Focus on that. Focus on the lethal part here. Okay, I have 9 mana and I have a Protector. They have... Oh, finally leveled Udyr! Let's go, buddy! Let's go! Okay, that's fine. Yep. Oh, you can... It's true, well, you can also buff that. This is the plus... This is the +10/+10. Xenotype buffed itself so that it got the +10/+10 stats. Not the champions, but the Xenotype. The Xenotype is doing work. It's feeling it. There's my Greenglade lookout on turn 10, exactly where, or not round 10, round 12, exactly where you want it to be. Thank you for finally killing me. Goodbye. You were very slow. Let's try this again. Do it one more time. Oh. Okay. I like Alawi as a character. I have never quite adjusted her as a champion. Just to her, rather, as a champion. Feels like I've been playing for 2 hours already? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's Targon, Shurima, Talia, Akshan. What a slow game. Honestly, yeah. It's funny how time dilation occurs. Let me slap a Mirai, and then a C's voice, and then an Alawi, and then I can do math. I can do simple math. I can see where this is going. This is not... Well, this is not Death and Fear. Are they running the Akshan to inspire fear? Which, I mean, to be fair, is a Chad move in today's day and age. Let me cast Mirai! Or not Tentacle Smoosh. If they have an Akshan, it goes. Yeah, they have the Akshan, so I can't really do anything there. I could... I mean, that just hits. I'm pretty sure that hits me regardless. So I think I can just let it smook and then decide. I could also bank... Spawn 2 for 2 or summon the Mirai. I think I want C's voice and Max Tentacle. But that strikes regardless. Thank you, sir. Okay. If I do this now, spawn 2. I go up to spawn 3 just on summon next turn, which I think is okay. They don't have any mana, so they can't interact with me. I get a 2/2. We summon the C's voice. We get a 3/3. They need to use a spell or just, you know, have whatchamacallit. The 3 cost. Vikaran. They need Vikaran. They need Vikaran. Do I want to Mirai and then hold the Overwhelm for a future turn? What have you got? You have Silences in Targon. You have Quicksand and Shurima. Landmarks? Targon landmarks? What is the Targon for? Is it for random invoke? Is it for... I'm gonna go with Mirai also. Is it for... What are you for? Why are you not just running Shurima? I should have cast the C's voice probably. In hindsight, I probably should have cast the C's voice. I have mana now for things, but I think that was a mistake. I could put the Alawi down. They're just predicting though. Probably for Winding Light. Oh, right. Do they have enough small units? Because the Talia is throwing me off for that regard. Like, why the fuck are you running Talia with the Winding Light when you can do something else when she doesn't even innately have... Well, I guess you'd be giving her Overwhelm. Oh, Overwhelm Talia. But can they get landmarks fast enough outside of Ancient Preparation? I guess they could have Rolling Sands as well. I don't like it for Winding Light. I've seen Winding Light decks. I don't like it at all. See, you have 5. Do I want to just go the Akshan? I want to say probably not for now. Probably not for now. Here I am, flipping it around, roping myself. Here we go. I mean, a Twin Disciplines would be great here, but I'm just gonna let that schmook me again, unfortunately. Thank you for the schmookles. Leave me alone. We have Alawi on top of Tentacle, actually. If I hold my mana here, they have a couple of Waking Sands, which are going to come down if I do anything, except their board is full. Am noticing the full board presence here, which is good for me, hypothetically. Okay, where's your Winning Light, King? Where is it? That's a... Are you buffing it now? Or you're turning it now to get board presence? Yes, you are. So nothing has Overwhelm. That's a 5/4. They get the landmark flip. I don't think it's the end of the universe. Hello. Hi, Akshan. Replace your thing. That's fine. Here we go. Boom. Landmarks. Excellent. Terrible. Let's go. That does kill it. They have 2, though. They've used a Shaped and the other Akshan. Yeah, they've used a Shape Stone and an Akshan this turn. They have Quicksand. They have Silence again. They have Pale Cascade, even. If that's a thing. This is currently, unfortunately, only getting buffed by 2. It's getting buffed by 2, so running into the 5/4 is not great. Be Like G, hello and welcome back! Sup? What's happening? How you doing? Fuck you up, Sean. I'm gonna do my best. My best didn't actually get me killed. Fantastic. Amazing. Absolutely like that, sir. Fuck you. You now have it at Waking Sands, probably. Yep. Use it. Waste that mana. Burn that 5-2. You like the loud energy? I'm glad. I know that sometimes I talk too loudly for my microphone, so apologies if I blow out your headphones and your speakers a little bit. You have something for me? I'm excited. Dragon's Roost is not the landmark I was expecting. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Thank you very much. Fuck your opponent, maybe not. Be late. I don't know what this is, but I appreciate you handing it to me, and I will show it all the love and care it deserves. What's happening over there? They're keeping it 2-2. That's okay. That's fine. I will accept this. Alright, I'm helpful Yoda. Obviously, we're doing our submission now, and then we have Beat Nation and Be Like G up next afterwards. It's a lot of 2-2s. I'm gonna pretend that's not real and cannot hurt me. This thing cannot hurt me. Violus Vox? Child's play. Child's play. What has it done in its whole fucking life? Been a galactic space dragon that can kill me pretty easily and also to wipe out all of my units, and also I don't really have answers for a 5-6 with Fury that can make other dragon power units? I've never heard of such problems. I think you're delusional. Clearly delusional. Take my green blade lookout. Please, take my gangplank. Take my lookout, that's better. My opponents have feelings too? No, they don't. That's a lie. I know they have feelings. I know that they are people too. This isn't a bot, this is a person. But I have an agenda. The agenda is death and destruction. I don't. God, I can't play Alawi to save my life. I'm sorry, unhelpful Yoda. I'm bad at Alawi. Yes, give some spawn. There's a Nagakaboros. Amazing. Does this help? I think it helps. Spawn 2, draw 2 seems good. At burst speed, uninteractable. So we're buffing by... what are we buffing by? 2. So 4, if 4 goes here... so it's going to go to 5-4, so we'll be able to see the level potentially. A menace to society, to assume opponents have feelings or identity. Oh Jesus! I mean, I just kind of assume that they do. Yeah. Also, Sky, hello and welcome back. This is unfortunately not exactly the spawn I wished for. It is an aspirational spawn. Do I want to cast the spawn beforehand? Gangplank's pathetic. I'm sorry, Gangplank, you are pathetic. I'm gonna swing, and then I'm gonna feel regrets. I can't keep my tentacles to save my life. I'm just bad at hentai, guys. Fundamentally, this is my problem. I am bad at hentai. I apologize. This is, I know, the most pressing issue that you demand of your streamers today. If you feel safe, everything is fine. We have the biceps of Alawi to protect us and to feel even safer and more protected than usual. That's the fused furbrained. You know what? I don't want a fused furbrained. It sucks. Have a gangplank. Have a gangplank. Sure. Ice blocks. Ah! They have an Akshan that does even more things than my gangplank, such as strike and count down a landmark. Hentai is life? I'm failing at life then, and I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. Are you gonna take my little powder keg? You are gonna take my little powder keg. He's a good keg. Why you gotta be rude? I don't have many options here. I do still have Nagakaboros, however. Oh, no, take it with the Vox. I like the damage reduction off of you putting it on the Vox. That was good. I like that better. I think that is improved. I think that is much improved. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Vox and go down to exactly 1 HP. Do you have an Absolver? I'm just gonna assume you have an Absolver, in which case me really blocking the 5-5 doesn't do me any good. So goodbye world, here we go, let's try this again. Still hate Alawi, but better than Thrall. Still better? What do you mean? What do you mean promising futures is a problem? Oh, overwhelm on the dragons, that's That's even better. That, you know what? You hit me with something that I didn't actually see because, again, you're running Dragon Talia. I can't really shit on you for that, though. I can't really shit on you for the Dragon Talia because that sounds like something I would do. Dragon Roost Talia? Absolutely something I would do. If I had not seen my opponent right here playing it... Sorry, there was a... I thought the sky was a weird color, which it kind of is. It's very... I live in California, so it's probably just the fucking fires or whatever sending smoke our way, but, it is a bit orange. You see the upcoming patch targets? Thrall's getting gutted. I did see Promising Futures, Quicksand, Sands of Time getting hit. I'm a fan. Though, to be fair, I played the Bard Zed deck that usually deals with Thralls relatively easily, so I'm glad it's getting nerfed, but I'm also... It wasn't the most painful thing ever. It was incredibly ubiquitous, though, which, for someone who plays at a different rank, and more than I do, I'm sure is incredibly annoying. Coffee, milk, rinse, rice? I don't know. Coffee and milk. So that's okay. That's good enough. Where can you see the patch targets? They were posted on Twitter, on the Legends of Runeterra channel. I can post the link, though, because I am capable of such things. Give me a really nice Assassin's Crackshot Corsair. Legends of Runeterra, that one. I don't want to block this booter. They don't have anything. I'm gonna just go with that. This one. This is it. This is the thing. I found the thing! Callista and Hecarim are in there for the champions, as well as Aurelia, which is interesting for buffs. This is our Gangplank. Gangplank fires back with his pistol. Excitement. A lot of excitement coming out from the Gangplank, you know? Wouldn't have expected it, but there you go. Sorry, that was a lot of just screaming and in confusion at my own place. I think I want C's Voice? They have 4 mana. Did I not want the C's Voice? No, it's looking okay, unless they have, what's annoying here? Crawling Sensation is incredibly annoying here. Because then the lady will get the thing. I don't want the lady to get the thing. The lady is not getting the thing, which is absolutely fucking fantastic. And Alawi is a worthy opponent. Alawi is definitely a worthy opponent in any context. Just, Alawi can do what she likes. Also, I have a smoosh for the Elise. That's good. I like the Elise smooshin'. They could potentially have a Black Spear, which, again, I'm not going to think about. That's a lie and unimportant. Kill lady. Kill lady? I would like to kill lady. I could have also not done that at all. They have a Flock and a shoobity-doobity. That is Drain 2. So, not the Alawi. The thing dies regardless. So I cannot syncopate my tentacle. I could syncopate this in order to keep it. That was a terrible block. I shouldn't have blocked that way, fundamentally, as what I shouldn't have done. Can I override their Flock? I think I can, right? Shame there isn't a better synergy between Alawi, GP, or Braum. I'm gonna see what happens if I do this. Their Flock fizzles, right? Because there's nothing to target. Yeah, their Flock fizzles. I lose my tentacle, but that stays around now. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. We still get that. They only have a spider. This seems much improved. Or at least it seems relatively improved. Mirai gave me a watchful idol! Yes, motherfucker! Absolutely. I don't have a tentacle problem anymore. What the actual fuck? I'm going to swing, I think? To battle! Alright. Yes, alright. Mirai Warden, you are a fucking genius. You are a genius. Okay. There's the Chemogoran. Do I care about the Chemogoran? Elise Viegers. I could spawn a lot here. That just runs right into a Vengeance, probably, which I don't want. I don't want the Vengeance, okay. Green Lady's not doing a ton here. which is a unit. The 3/3 is just kind of chilling. There's another release. They're probably waiting for me to tap down under this, aren't they? Because like a dum-dum, I fell right into it. I fell right into their trap of not waiting for Elise to do things, I guess. It's a 7/6 deserter. They don't have anything else, which is honestly fine. I think that's honestly okay. I'm just gonna buff my boy, I think. Yeah, okay, so you have a big overwhelm unit. I'm about to have also a big overwhelm unit, and it's gonna be larger than yours, and that's really that's what matters. Mine's bigger than yours, okay? This is the key point here. Gregalade unfortunately discounts the ride to a 1 mana unit. They decided to back the fuck off, which is correct. Could I smooshel? I could smooshel the Legion Deserter though, because they did pass back. Says my Gangplank side as gameplay takes the tentacle, take Heart Bromstead and limbs over Gangplank's scattered body. And they surrender! That is unsurprising, actually. Unsurprising. Your win con is gone, other than, you know, Viego, but I guess they didn't have it and or didn't want to deal with my ballooning board presence. So I did get a win. It was a bit of a stumble across the finish line, and hopefully I do apologize. I also spelled your name wrong. Double apologies. But thank you for that. I'm getting practice with Bilgewater. I may never be really good at Bilgewater, but I am getting better at it, so thank you for that. Don't let Talizu hear that, or I'm going to get even more, Bilgewater in my submissions, and then I will cry. Scream. I will scream. I will scream. Also, Beat Nation, I'm going to import your deck now. Mine's bigger than yours. Mine is always bigger than yours. I aspire to be bigger than yours at all times, constantly, in your face about it. Not actually. I'm a girl. What am I going to compare anyway? Viewer! I mean, there's lots of stuff I can compare, but we don't need to go down that route. I'm happy with my tits, okay? I think they're A+ regardless. Viewer, Beat Nation. I see LeBlanc, I see Freljord, I'm assuming, I have an assumption. Rar is what I'm going to put in there anyway, because LeBlanc deserves a Rar in general, I would say. Yeti, Yearling, Treferian, Troll Chant, Trapper, Flash Freeze, LeBlanc, Tall Tales, Bloody Business, Whisper Words, Decimate, Decisive Maneuver, Treferian Assessor for Glory. Here's the new card, Ancient Yeti, Abominable, and Incisive Tactician. It's a Yeti deck! And I'm always happy to play Yetis, because we will get to see how much the Abominables either love me or hate me. Apothecary Yeti? It looks like it is the Glory Seeker reputation a little bit more than Apothecary. Though I did get a Apothecary version before, which was also fun. I'm gonna put the Yetis in the Magma Chamber. I'm gonna put the Snowboys in ice, in the fire. Yes. Only the warmest, most uncomfortable place for our frozen boys. Our frozen friends? Our frozen friends. There's something rough on this mug. Oh, there's a little bit of paint that's come off of it. Dang it. Gosh, dang it. It's also shaped like a donut, though. Apothecary Yeti got you to plat? Nice! That's honestly a really fun deck. Apothecary can high roll some interesting motherfucking shit. It's good. It's great. Did someone leave the queue? Oh, is it the thing where it was like, had found me a person and then it left it and now we're back in it and now we actually have a person? Shrek Fan 69 with Lurk! Hi Shrek Fan 69, how are you doing? I'm unexcited about this matchup. I'm unexcited. I got the Yeti back. But I don't have any Yetis in hand. Or on the field. No! Not two of them! No! Not versus Lurk! Like, I could potentially get through this deck if I had my Yearlings and stuff out. I mean, I can't block that regardless, but if I had my Yetis and my little Trapper and the fucking thingy and the spell I can cast to summon more things. But no, instead I have all of this nonsense. It can't block. Oh, it can't block. Oh god, it can't block. Oh lord, it can't block. Why do I have don't give me the third one? If you give me the third one, I will run up to one of these Abominable Guardians myself and try and strangle it. It won't work, it will still beat me up, but I will do my best. have two then? I'm not trying to get rid of anyone, I promise. Oh god, though. Oh god. Well, except these. Except the thing. Do you have red eyes? Are you a glowy, glowy, angry, yeti, abominable guardian person? If you aren't, you are safe, Be-Light. You are safe. Please, anything. That's the tall tales. Do I look like I have motherfucking yetis? No, I don't. But I can at least summon a glory seeker. It doesn't block. Should I summon a little block just so I have a blocker?
I hate having to put my face on.
I hate having to cast you right now, girl. It's all bad. It's all bad for everyone. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, it's bad for my deck. Bad for Shrek Fan 69 in a different context. If we learned anything from Dark Souls, red eyes means leak to fire. I unfortunately do not have a wealth of Dark Souls experience, but I will take your word for it. I'm making a Yeti on top of my deck! Well, yeah, it's on the top. I was like, is it shelved? No, it's actually on the top. Also, who drew this, by the way? What is the... Ingvar the Younger. Is Ingvar a character in any other cards? I hope he is. I hope Ingvar is living his fucking life. You're gonna just take this damage, aren't you, actually? You're gonna just take this damage, because you don't care. You care about your big boys. I care about living. But you're also gonna have almost lethal. Oh my god, please let me cast something. Mostly this. Baby, cast it. Motherfucker, you're gonna let me cast it. Great, don't have 2 units. Nunu? Oh. Is Nunu and Willem Ingvar now? Is Nunu a Yeti? Oh, Nunu is totally a Yeti. What the fuck am I saying? Why did I never put this together? I have exactly lethal. Goodbye. Oh no. Oh no. What? Nunu and is it Willem or Nunu with the Yeti part? Which one is the human bit? Nunu is not a Yeti? Is Willem the Yeti? I'm assuming the answer is no to all of this then. Nunu is the kid, Willem's the magical Yeti. Okay, so I was kind of right. There is a Yeti in there in that partnership. I thought so, because I was thinking of what the last time I had seen Willem, not Nunu, not the kid, Willem. And I remember it being like big and have big teeth and stuff, so I kind of figured, right? As the antlers like the Yeti, so I can understand the confusion. Okay. I just totally borked that, didn't I? Also, Ohana Kitty, I have a deck from you, right? Would you like me to do that today? Because I've been trying to catch up on my submissions. And I remembered, and I'm looking at it now, you sent me something before that I did not get to. Okay, I have my first baby Yeti. I like having the babies. That is less good of a baby. That's a bird. I don't want that baby. That baby can go somewhere else for now, right now. Yeah, I believe you did. As magic imagination powers can bring stuff to life. The what the fuck did you just say to me? Why is that allowed? Who said he could do that? Childlike imagination. That sounds terrifying. Children are wild beasts, wildly confusing creatures who should not be allowed to just make stuff, because they'll fuck it up. Sometimes it's they want ice cream at 5 p.m. and also 1 in the morning. Sometimes it's they just desire destruction. I'm gonna try and take your stuff.
I need just a moment.
I'm hopefully going to successfully take your stuff, because you don't want to waste twin disciplines. Probably. Did that have stat buffs? No, it does not. It does not have stat buffs. And you know what I like the fact? It doesn't have stat buffs. Let's go! He just be vibing, though? The Guitar Skull or Nunu? Or both? I mean, I love Guitar Skull. Guitar Skull, Bard, my friends for life. I can actually, if I wait patiently and take some face damage, can actually get the Abominimals to start going. They're gonna have a Zed. They do not have a Zed. They just have even worse things. This is 8 damage. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna wait for the Abominable to do its thing. I could also block. Oh, I can block these little ones, though, because they're not actually doing much. We can't have ice cream at 5 a.m. He's getting a game soon, and soon they'll bring him to LOR around that time. True. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you from having ice cream at 5 p.m. and also 1 a.m. I'm just saying the children usually want it more often, I think. I want to say, by the fact that I just said the children, you can see how much I actually interact with kids at this point. Thought children are, and discovered there's two types of children. One will try to clean their face with a paintbrush covered in paint. The other wants to make a comic about a serial murderer. Oh. Do you like working with kids? Because I admire the people who do, honestly. Regardless of whether or not you want to do it, I admire you for having the balls. Because I would just be confused, and a child would probably meet a terrible fate somehow. Not intentionally, I would probably just accidentally leave it to do something terrible. That is a cosmic binding. I don't like your cosmic binding because it hurts my stuff. I wish you to not do that. I did teach children when I was like 17 for a little while. You love teaching? Okay, so it's in your okay wheelhouse then. It's not in my okay wheelhouse. I was very confused when I was trying to herd small human beings who insisted on spinning around in a chair for God knows how long and just wouldn't stop for anything. You hate the parents. I can imagine. So Glass, the mod, taught, I think, kindergarten through like all ages, kind of, and I heard so many horror stories where it was mostly the parents being like, my child's basic, how dare you do anything, and also just bad habits from the parents rubbing off on the kids after a while, which is unfortunate and not their fault. And need to invest in drugs because it makes the way your brain feels like it's off drugs. Don't do drugs. Also, don't hang out with children ever in your lifetime. You would lose your mind trying to teach children. They don't understand discipline and they're so confusing. At least I do find them confusing. Rules of what kids can draw simple. Don't try anything you need to explain to your parents. That's a pretty good rule, I think. That's a rule that makes sense to me. I don't have any more Yetis, so I will just do a swing. I could smack the Meduli so they don't have a Meduli anymore. Are they running? No, they're not going to be running any recall, probably. They're probably not going to be running recall Meduli. I hope to God. I do need to eventually smack something, though. Maybe middle high school, but never elementary. You love teaching elementary, hate high school. Are the kids, like, I guess I'm like still nice around like elementary school? Is that a factor? Because I know that like toddlers are really inquisitive to the point of pain. And oh, you have a recall. Okay, sure. You could have recalled your own Meduli to more effect than recalling my 5-5. Look at the Esmus! Look at that Esmus chillin'! It's the chill Esmus! Esmus, go away! I was just sitting here. Small children make you want to putt them? That is extremely fair. When I was teaching in high school, I was teaching dance classes, so it was the place where the kids went to get off their extra energy, which was always a time and a half. I have not a lot to do here, so I'm gonna go with what I can do. But Esmus is now very attached. I like it. I'm gonna just freezicle. Nice freezicle. I'm gonna bump your Esmus. Oh, it went away. The Sign and Esmus combo went away. You keep getting the same glitch with Esmus? It's weird, isn't it? I wonder what that's all about. That's a Mystic Vortex. I need something. I have 33 cards. Can I draw anything? Before my opponent draws a Zed, preferably. That is a Treferian Assessor. It could give me things. This is amazing. There's a Yeti and a Troll Chant. I didn't draw anything super impactful right now immediately, but at least I have things. That is a 3-2. I don't like it. We're gonna swing now. We're gonna be brave. We're gonna be confident. We're gonna do 19 damage for sure. Definitely no questions here. That can trade. That's okay. That's everything except the elusive currently. So I can just save a couple of things here. So let's, Medulla Mandavori means that I keep 2 Yetis and still have a Bloody Business available. I think that's okay, because we're keeping most of our stuff here. Am I a dancer? Oh, sorry, Sky, I'll get to your thing first. It's a hate because they always seem so dead and unexcitable. Their brains are so fed up for using shitty core education, repetitive, they can't really think outside the box to you. That's just really sad, to be honest. Also, Octa, yes, I studied dance from, like, age 5-ish to all the way through college. And then I left college 3 years ago, and it's harder, unfortunately, to take classes when you're an adult. Unfortunately. Hunt your boundary and challenge it. Teenagers, they are boring. Being kiddish to be behind the phone does that to kids now. It's just a conglomerate of bad things. I really don't have options, so I'm gonna hit the Z, and then I'm gonna take 7 elusive damage minimum. They have a counter spell. I am dead. I am very dead. Goodbye, I am dead. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. Time to swing. I do have 9 mana, to be fair. I'm gonna cast my Decimate because this is all I got. 5 mana, deal 4. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Specific class. Wouldn't want to do any core classes anyway. So I had a weird education. Actually, that's not lethal. Okay, you know what? I prematurely pulled the trigger on everything. That's actually not lethal. It will be soon, but not immediately. I had a weird education. Long story short, I was homeschooled, and it sucked. Never do that unless you're really, really certain about it for reasons that weren't the reasons I was homeschooled. What I was like growing up and like hearing about like gen ed and like what they required you to learn just always blew my mind a little bit of just like, does this help me? Does this actually help me in any way, shape, or form? I don't think it does. Why are you making me do this again? Only she's student elected, that way and other kids either don't care or want to be there. That's fair. So that that they are hypothetically in tune with the thing that you're actually trying to communicate to their brain. The answer between high schoolers and kids when you ask them what they like is pathetic. Oh no. Teenagers, depressed, unfortunately. Religious parents or something like that. Fundamentally, if you want a really funny statistic now, my mother is one of those people who thinks D&D is evil. Like, legitimately was like, I think D&D is evil. Like, she bought into the whole conspiracy theories about, oh, people have died from playing D&D, and she thinks video games are evil, and that, like, video game violence is a scourge upon society. And I obviously very much don't believe any of that, in case you cannot tell. Beat Nation, I'm giving your deck another try, because we're doing 3 as usual. I never met a homeschooled person who didn't have some type of bad social anxiety. That you were completely on the nose on that one. I have intense social anxiety because you know what being homeschooled doesn't teach you? How to interact with people, how to go up to a person and feel like you're a normal human being. It just doesn't exist. You don't get it as a kid. It doesn't exist. I have too many abominable guardians also. It's interesting how Sid grew up back then when they worked at a young age. Got bullied by Bard Zed. Much deserved. I play enough Bard Zed that I also feel like it was deserved. I feel that rush of dopamine whenever I see anything elusive that has gotten a +1/+1. And then I orgasm when I see that it's gotten a +3/+3. So everything about that exchange, absolutely fucking fantastic. I don't want to take that. I don't want to get this. Well, I don't want to get this vulnerable yet. You can take my trapper, I guess. Food and shower. Good things to get. An evil person for top decking denies. She might be on to something. Oh, you know, I never thought of it like that. Maybe it is just maybe it's just the fact that I play Ionia sometimes. That's really corrupting my soul deep down. You're trying to do sun discals, and I don't want you to do sun discals. So please stop the sun discals. I have 2 abominable guardians and no yetis again. Oh no, tactician, no, oh no, dang, oh motherfucking, A motherfuck dang is the technical way of stating my displeasure right now. I have decimates and nothing else. Why do I only have decimate and no yetis? Good other political skills that teaches people decent social skills. Life outside school is most likely like, be like high school. Oh, as in similar to high school is what you're saying? I'm gonna cast this.
I need just a moment.
Okay, well, you can't cast any champs right now, hypothetically. You didn't. Amazing. I have a second LeBlanc. Let's just go with this. But yeah, do not recommend homeschooling unless you, well, to be fair, there was one argument for it that I do kinda sort of understand. I think she was just extraordinarily ever seeing kids and like social skills are an innate skill that we all have. That's pretty much just it. The one argument that she had that I think was just a cover for wanting to keep me away from people, which didn't work, by the way. It doesn't work. People will always infiltrate your life regardless of how hard you try to keep them out. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is entirely up to the situation. But long ramble short, my high school in where I grew up had a really bad school district. Like, at one point, the graduation rate of the high school in my area was like 60-70%. Like, it was garbage. Like, they were not putting people through school at any respectable with any respectable, you know, effect. That was really not good. So I like sort of understood like maybe I would get a better education if I just learned at home, but I also missed out on, you know, being a fucking teenager. Really bad luck drawing. This almost never happens to you. Yeah, the Yetis are really touch and go for me. I'm good at finding these, but I'm bad at finding like everything else, apparently. Which sucks. Better, but I argue that most of us are relevant when you get to the real one anyways. I was very book smart for a long time, but not people smart. Which I'm sure probably comes off sometimes when I talk and interact, interact on stream as well. Went from a private middle school to a public high school. Really enjoyed high school because from different, bunch of different places. I wish I'd gone to high school. Not gonna lie. Like, part of it's like, you know, I wish I had been around people, but also part of me wishes that I had gone through like the silly, or I say silly, but I know when you're in high school it feels really important. Like all of like the random social stuff, you know? Like I really wish I had gone through some of that. Like I wish I had gone through like the drama of like going or like maybe being asked to prom or stuff like that. I really, not gonna lie, as a girl, I'm very sad sometimes that I never got to really like shop for a prom dress, because it looks like it's fun. I know it causes intense anxiety and drama and whatever, but like, I never went to prom, guys. One day, I will host my own stream prom. You guys are all invited. Fuck your devout. I don't care for your fucking devoots. Get those devoots out of my life. Can I schmook with the bloody business? I think I will wait to see what happens before schmooking with the bloody business, but I would appreciate doing so. I am short on the Abominable Guardian and the Incisive Technician, unfortunately. Don't worry, we'll just bully you here. It'll be just like regular high school. Fantastic. I got my bases covered. This is amazing. Didn't miss much. Guys being shy to dance or dance in a questionable way. Okay, I'm not entirely depressed that I miss guys doing dumb things, because I'm okay with living without that, to be honest. I'm gonna bully her. We're a card game geeks. You'll find a way. You'll find a way. Just ask all the people who send me decks that I don't understand how to run or play at all. That's just how you do it. I could rally. I can rally, actually. Yes, bully me is now the goal here. Apparently. Didn't go to your senior prom either. Uncle asked me to be his DD and he took me to a bachelor party with strippers instead. God damn, that's a very different experience. Was that fun? I mean, I imagine as a teenager, it's at least like, I would at least be an entertaining time. Yeah, was it worth it? All right. Also, we can talk about strippers as the Zerath becomes the ultimate mage ball. Let's go. Let's do it. Ultimate baseball activate! Go look at League players and losers can't be bullies. Ouch. Ouch. I can summon an abominable guardian. I'm gonna summon it anyway. Oh my god, I got a yearling. Oh my god, it got obliterated. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get anything done here, but I can at least obliterate the small yearling. Except no, because there's another Azir. Right, because of draw. So again, we're back to the strippers for now. Yes, Naked Strippers ever only gave me $201 bills to throw. Holy shit, he gave you the full experience. I admire it, kinda. That's down to -3. We'll do it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, yeah, as long as you're in your late teens, who really gives a shit? Okay, well, Beat Nation, apologies that I was unable to get a win with this. Bad luck drawing is actually something. I did my very best and then got fucked. Sometimes I draw okay, sometimes, other times not so much. But thank you for sending it in anyway. I had fun with this. All right, let's move on. Be Light and Ohana Kitty, you're up next. Let's do the things. I'm ready to do more things. I'm importing. This is Belay, right? This is Belay G. Yes. Okay. Viewer. Belight G. And I see my son. This will be excellent. Haha, bad streamer be better. Liana, you have hurt me deeply. You have struck me where it hurts the most. I'm sorry I have been felled for the evening. No more stream. I can't take it anymore. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna just name this my son. Spelled entirely incorrectly because I'm feeling like it. Maybe let's not do the infernal. Zoe, is it Zoe? Zoe Victor deserves better than lava. There's Hex Tech handlers in here. Ooh, some tech action. So I need to cast a 6+ cost spell. Shock Blast, Sunburst, Glorious Evolution, Star Shaping, Victor. 2 Hushes, the handlers. Predict, Pale Cascade, Iterative, Guiding, Boom Baboon, Zoe, Zana, and Spacey Sketcher. So we're running a bit of Discard and Invoke. Well, Discard, Invoke, Copying, and of course the Victor. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. What type of decks am I playing tonight? I am currently not doing any kind of theme. Speaking of, I think I am going to stick with the whole Math Mondays concept because we did Fibonacci last Monday. I'm planning to do the Pi this Monday, which was actually suggested through a viewer redeem. It's going to do Pi on Monday, but today I'm just catching up on viewer submitted things that I unfortunately did not get to on previous streams because I was too busy. Well, it just took too long. I was too busy doing other things, and then it took a long time, and then I ran out of hours. So we're doing them now. Let's jump in. My son is here. The Targon is here. Glorious makes everything tech or is discard fodder if really necessary. Yes, yes. Scion Draven! You're running better discard. You're running better discard. Wayon, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for your continued support of the stream. I appreciate it. I'm gonna mulligan that for now. I do have the Zoe on attack here. Have a deck concept in mind, but it's greedy. If you wish to either discuss or send it in, please feel free. I do not mind greedy decks because all I play are decks that are decks that really demand demand a lot of really finicky combos a lot of the time. I forgot you were gonna have Daring Poros. I forgot about that, and it's really putting a damper on my plans. Like a really big damper on my plans here. This is awkward. I can draw. I think I need to draw to block the 3/2. There's a Hush. That's not the worst. So both of these can swing. I might be able to discard to Invoke as well. There's 2 Poros. So I'm taking 2 damage. We're blocking the 3/2. So I'm not taking 5 damage, which is progress. Oh, speaking of other life stuff, this is not entirely relevant, I suppose. But talking about life, etc., reminded me of it. I'm actually in the process right now of trying to get a new job. And so far, I am happy to report that it's going relatively well. I'm consuming my thoughts for like a while now. That's all I've been thinking about. I'm assuming this dies at some point, somehow, some way. I'm assuming this dies somehow, some way. Okay, no, not yet. Not yet! Not yet on the death! I can start putting out victors, maybe? I get the MKs as a result as well. If I cast a victor, I cannot block the Draven, but we don't really block the Draven anyway. There's a shock blast. If only I could cast you! But we still gotta wait a little bit. Boom Baboonus? Actually, I can Boom Baboonus Spacey's Catcher the Flame Chompers and go from there. So I think we're just blocking that 3-2 again, unfortunately. They're summoning nothing. Thank God it was not a Reborn Grenadier. I don't like those. Those suck. They suck ass. Mostly because I can't deal with them. They suck ass because I can't interact with them. Okay. Boop. Oh, do I want Shock Blast? Potentially. I can also just go for the Invoke, which I think I might do. Messenger, Moonglow, Moonsilver. Let's take the Moon Globus. So, Twin Blade, spinning, and 2 cards are remain. I think I like the hoobity doobity shock blast. I could also just Victor for now though. Did you finally remember I have a son called Victor? Martin Thomas, I did indeed recall that I have a son named Victor, and he's here and he's doing things and I'm proud of him. Also, Martin Thomas, I'm catching up on my viewer decks, and I believe you sent something to marinate and grow in the hold queue. Oh, you sent me Garen LeBlanc. I'm gonna copy that in and do it today. You don't get a choice. I'm doing it. It's here, I'm doing it. So on that note, we have Belate Ohana Kitty and Martin Thomas by duress. I have a tough Victor, which is actually kind of nice. I kind of like the tough Victor. I will attempt to cast this. I will attempt to protect my little Zoe, which works. Okay, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That's not the end of the universe. What do I want to pull here? I kind of want to pull this. Swiggity swoogity. Swiggity swoogity. Let's not swiggity swoogity that way. Let's swiggity swoogity this way. Can the Victor? I might hold back the Victor. He has a nice keyword for now, but not the best keyword for now. Get to do what I wanted you to do. You already gave me your desired choice. Take that. I will take that. See, the bullying is just increasing. You're just now obviously forcing me to do whatever you guys want with no argument from, or, you know, experience from me here. No input. I'm obviously devoid of all inputs. Okay, I would really like to shoot Bloost soon. Well, may I have a shoot Bloost? I maybe should have done that the previous turn still, regardless of what's going on over there. But I cast the Victor instead, which does block, fun facts. It does stand in the front. He does look at you and go, I am Robert and I am strong. And I appreciate him for that. They're summoning another Twin Blade. Revenant? Is it a Revenant? It is a Revenant. I disagree with your Revenanting. Thank you very much, sir. Madam. Thank you very much, sir, madame. Take that! Take that! Thank you. You've taken it. I approve. I appreciate. If someone came in now, they probably question if you'd like being bullied. Are you asking me how much of a masochist I am? Because you know what? I feel like after this whole discussion, that is a fair question. This is probably your favorite style deck in the game. Oh, the Victor Zoe thing? I need more experience with it, but it does seem very fun. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that so that we don't kill the 0-1, because I want to take that Poro so I can get more fucking stored shorts. We're at 9 of 10. How the fuck did I get to 9 of 10? I don't actually know. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, la-di-da, Zoe does things. La-di-da, have a spool. Have a spool. Get up to 10. Which I think was something you wanted to try. I haven't activated tech once I find it. So hopefully we can get there. Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. It's 4 of 7. Okay. What are you getting? You got Challenger. That's okay, actually. I'm okay with the Challenger. I can take that, or just the other thing at this point. I could kill both of them. If I kill both of them right here, they have 6, so they potentially have another unit as a response. But to be honest, I don't really care, because then I can push how much damage. They get Twin Blades back, but I'm pushing 8 here. We get the discounted star chart. I'm not summoning anything, unfortunately, so I can't give anything else Challenger because I don't have the discard. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just give them 8 costs back. Let's see what they can cast here. If they have discard, they use it now for sure. Well, actually no, because I mean, they're aggro-ish. They are decently punchy later on, which isn't really so much aggro as just, your units inflict pain. So that goes up to 4. I honestly think I can just kind of ignore that, and I will ignore that. Oh, you give me beholds now. I forgot. Why did I think it was the other thing? Because I don't play Zoe enough. I don't play Zoe enough, so I thought it was a super cool star chart. They gotta get excited. So my Nexus is in pain, and that's okay. That's okay. Choppers from hand for the mana cost. Should have just done the boom baboon there. You're probably right. You're probably right. I would like to find something good though. And I find something incredible. Let's think about this. Could I get, like, Golden Sisters? I can get a Scion. I can hush the Scion, though. Or just obliterate them. I'm at 6. They don't have mana. They have 2 of the Whirling Death. I'm gonna just do this first. Because it is free. There's a Great Beyond! Well, I have to take that, I think. I think I have to take this. But yeah, we have a Hush. So you bet I'm just gonna cast my Hush when push comes to shove are the words that I was trying to say there. So they have 2 axes, so they can kill Victor if I am dumb. Let's not be dumb here. Boom baboon. I mean, I'm getting rid of the overwhelm and the last breath, so I think boom baboon is honestly fine. Stun off the star chart. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's true. I can find the Crescent Strike here, which I got. Never mind. Crescent Strike for the win. Here we go. I forgot that it could give me that, but then we just do this and we have a level Victor as well. And I still have an interaction and they don't have counter spells because it's whatchamacallit. And then I summon the Great Beyond and everything has Spell Shield and Elusive. Ha ha. Ha! Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. That's just okay. Right? Alright. Oh god. Panic, 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 panic. Panic, 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 panic. 6 HP is out of Decimate range, motherfucker! It's not out of Decimate. It is, however, not out of Decimate. Get Excited range if they thus have something like that, which at this point, I'm assuming that they're hopefully not going to run into, unless you get an Elusive, which you got Fearsome. That's okay. I'm still just gonna summon my boy, the Great Beyond. I could summon a tech right now. Nah. I don't need to. I just fundamentally don't think I need to. There's a Glorious Evolution! No! Alright. I know that it's technically a Gloria. The whole point of this is Glorious Evolution. But I'm just gonna summon the Beyond, I think. I'm gonna just do this. Everybody gets some keywords. Hopefully my Nexus doesn't die. They could have 3 Mystic Shots. I'm still afraid, but they only have 2 cards in hand. Don't you dare cast the Glorious here. Shush you. Shush you. I'm trying not to throw 100% of my games, but I can throw 60. I won't try to throw 60. I promise. All right. Do you got P and Z damage? Do you have an aftershock now? Are you running aftershock for the one time that you run into Sundisk? Don't do that. Don't do it. Just think about the fact that I have Downy 24 elusive damage that is definitely going to hit your face and not putter out because I have no Nexus anymore. That is a rummage. You're really trying to find stuff. If Decimate is 5 mana now, though, which means you have jack shit. Amazing. I don't need Challenger. I just need Lethal. Let's go. Let's go. But join the Glorious Evolution. I would like to join the Glorious Evolution, but unfortunately the Glorious Evolution is expensive. Very, very expensive. Unreasonably priced. It's like the US housing market. It just keeps going up. And it has yet to come back down. GG! Thank you for sitting through my 12-5 Victor. Mostly the Great Beyond, though. What's the Victor? Unfortunately, oh god, I almost knocked my microphone over. Unfortunately, less my son and more a galactic space dragon. But the evolution wants to take away your flesh. How can we refuse the flesh-removing evolution, to be fair? Also, it's Lorian. Hello! I'm doing well. How are you? How's it going? Still need to use your never mind. Yeah, and rent is just as ridiculous as well. Tell me about it. Good lord. I live in one of the most expensive cities in the US. I want to cry every time. I know somebody whose rent is going up by like $800 and like I think the whole rent hike or something was like over 100% of rent, and I was just like, luckily, our property managers have not done anything that crazy, but it did definitely inspire some fear. Also, Ohana Kitty, thank you for the Dex code. I'm gonna import that. I also see Victor, Ohana Kitty. And it's Jin Victor, which I love already. Also Sky, hello and welcome back. Boom. I have an extra son because Nocturne, Jin have all been adopted now. By now they're just here with me. They've been added to the roster of Sun. Thermogenic Beam, Fallen Feline, Zonite, Ballistic Bot, Pharaohs, Iterative, Mystic Shot, Solari, Sunforger, Spellslinger, Time Trick, Sentry, Perfectionist, Aloof, Swap Bot, Echo Jin, oh! Echo Jin Victor, and Sputtering Song Spinner, Riptide Rex. Okay, this helps level everything for us. Well, it helps level the Jin and the Victor. Riptide Rex obviously synergizes with the Jin pretty hard. Swapbot has a skill. Aloof Travel as we can discard. Practical Perfectionist. Depends on what it hits, right? Because we could duplicate the Echo Chrono Break if we run into it in that order. Or we could just duplicate what? We have the Predict for the Hexite Crystals as well. I mean... Depends. Aloof is not a bad duplication. Sputtering, Riptide, some of our top end, or just the champions in general. Got a little bit of burn, a little bit of summoning things, a little bit of augment as well. How did you meet and adopt Nocturne? Mostly because I kept doing well with him in my expeditions, so I was like, you know, you can stay. You're allowed. I will carve out a section of the bed for you, Nocturne. I was reading a Reddit post because my new thing to do when I'm bored at work is to read, like, Am I the Asshole / relationship advice subreddits, which are just an interesting time. We've seen this person before. Apologies if I hit your release again. I think this is the guy who, I think this is the person, not the guy, I should say, who surrendered when I smooshed his Legion deserter with a tentacle. So we'll see if that happens again. I was reading a Reddit post about this woman who apparently had a twin bed for her dogs, like 3 German Shepherds or something. So I'm just picturing like Nocturne and Jin and Victor just kind of like as like smaller chibi versions cuddling on a mattress in my house, and it's adorable. That might not have made any sense whatsoever, but in my head it's cute. In my head it's cute, and that's all I need. As long as I can imagine them as cute, that's all. That my goals have been fulfilled. Okay, that's the boot. Thank you, Bootus. Hello, Bootus. How are you, Bootus? I will cast a Bootus, I think. Do they have a lease? They have a house Spooter! Which, fun facts, is not a Bootus. Have a 0-3. Would be a step you don't have 4 sons. Where's the 4th son? Oh, good point. Who should be the 4th son? Who's the last misfit? Because I think for a while it was Aphelios, because Aphelios, Nocturne, Nightfall, who runs that bullshit, it doesn't always work, so on and so forth. But at the same time, now Aphelios is good, so he's not so much my son anymore. I will absolutely take the Glorious Evolution in a deck that is not supposed to have it. Yeah, for a while I would say it was Nocturne. It was like Nocturne, what's his name? Victor, like sort of pseudo-Aphelios, but now I have to knock him out of the running because he's definitely not underpowered. Azir? Azir is the 4th son? I don't know about Azir though. I don't know if I want that much sand in my house, you know? There's considerations here, and it's that it might be too sandy for us all. I mean, there's always like Timer Monk. I'd have to give some more thought to who a son should be, though. I almost want to say Kench because I play him the least. He is the 4th son. Oh, you passed a Spirit Leech with nothing. I am so sorry. I apologize. That must suck. Oh, a Song Spitter is good, I think. Thank you for giving me useful cards. I appreciate it a lot. I like it a lot. I want this on 7 if I can. I may not get it by 7 at all. That's also fun. It's obviously Pike. No, it is distinctly not, and we shall not entertain such ideas. It's distinctly not, I promise. We finally behold a Jhin. Also, I realize that there is significant problems with me calling Jhin the confirmed murderer and psychopath, my son, but we're not going to think about that right now in this at this point. We're just not going to consider it. Boopus? I should have cast the Perfectionist and held the stun. What am I doing? I was thinking about the attack, but this is just a horrible one anyway, so what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Fucking it up is what I'm doing. Misplays make the world go round. If I can bank, I can cast an evolution. See, now I need that motherfucking stun, and I don't have it because I'm stupid. I actually do have this, though. I do have a spell slinger. I top decked my way out. Ted Bundy is someone's son too, and father. Don't remind me of that. Ted Bundy is very, very, very strange in taste. By gar, he's a 4-1 champ, has 4 HP at level 1, fits the villainous theme of my kids. You know? That's kind of true. Kind of does match. Hey, can be the son you always ignore as the middle kid. I don't like Fadgar. Does that mean he's the perfect middle child? I didn't grow up with siblings, in case you can't tell, so it's all hypothetical for me. I would like to cast the Glorious Evolution when I can. It looks like I will be able to because you don't have counter spells, hypothetically. Let's go! You do have a deserter that I'm going to have to think about later, but that's a later problem, not a right now problem. I'm at 19. You can't atrocity me yet, bitch. Bish. Bish, I'm casting a Glorious Evolution. Oh, I got robots! You actually have a serial killer story? Oh god. Tell us about it. That is terrifying, though. Also, Riccati, thank you for the deck submission. I will add this to my list of things to look at. The middle child gets ignored since they usually cause the least trouble listening to keep together, at least where you're from. I feel like that's pretty accurate, if only because I know that my mother was a middle child, and that's kind of the vibe I get from her as well. Which is unfortunate, and not really how you should treat your kids, to be honest. If you're not gonna give them all attention, don't. I'm gonna stun it again, bitch!
Go on, Fang. Just like I promised.
How's the Jin doing? 10 of 12. Almost fucking there. My Victor is there. Okay, no 13-12 for you. There's another Legion deserter. I'm gonna take their stats. I'm gonna take the stats. I'm gonna eat them good. I'm gonna steal it. It's a 4-3 now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna do a blockus. And then I'm gonna commit, and then I'm gonna ignition time trip. I don't have to bank spell mana perfectly anymore, so let's just level our Jin, shall we? Let's just level our Jin. Well, almost. Oh yeah, now there we go. Okay, good. Boom. Good. Boom. So that's 4 damage on attack. We also have the good old Hexoit Crystal. It must not like you keep ruining their fun. I do acknowledge that I am distinctly destroying their enjoyment of Legion Deserter. Coffee Milk, I apologize. I hope you have found other opponents who aren't me, to be honest with you. I mean, kind of just swing, to be honest. That mist is a problem, but not the biggest problem. I also have an Aloof Travelers, which seems like a nice thing to toss an atrocity with. I'm so sorry still. I'm still really sorry. Let's do this. They have 7 mana, so they do have a vengeance still. Yeah, so I have good targets here for like everything that I would ever want to do. Let's Song Spinner? I don't see why not. We still have the Lotus Trap after all of that. There's a Shield Vault. There's a Charm and a Gruesome Theater. I might as well take a Gruesome Theater, I think. There's a Retreat and a Rummage. Ooh, I could recall and resummon something. Oh, I could actually retreat and then summon. I could take back to the Spellslinger and summon something else. Get some slower fast spells. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, Sky, you've given me a long thing to read. 1 second. Let's buff us. Let's boof us. The Jin, stun that. Because then I get a 9/5 with quick attack. So let's commit this. Walked to hang out with a former producer who worked in animation and had to use his bathroom. Horror-themed bathroom, psycho theme on the walls are covered in horror, and posters and the shelves are littered with props and horror themes. And on his wall was a small painting the size of a palm of a hand, a clown painting signed J.W. Gacy. Oh, God. I would be very concerned about that man's bathroom. You have a Glimpse Beyond, so you're buffing the Vigors a little bit. You get a 6/6 as a result. Okay. So Glimpse Beyond has been cast. The nice thing is that literally anything I attack with is lethal. Well, except these two, but I think I want to go with the Jin regardless. Ooh. Summon... Oh, I need a play effect. You are 1 mana though, however. So I could stun a second thing, I think, to force the Viego, but then I lose out on the Hexite. Though, to be fair, Hexite is not probably going to win me the game at this point. So let's just do this. So take that back, get a Lotus Ping. Also the Lotus Pings that eventually will do the trick. Boop. Oh, and the Jin, right, the Lotus Summon, the Jin also does things. I can hold the return, honestly. It's a burst speed. So there's an Elise. I don't give a shit. They replace the stun thing, which is logical. Let's do this. I am doing a lot of hemming and hawing around something that might actually not be great if the Viego levels, because I've now lost a unit that can kill from here, but we're kind of okay for now, I think. I can also swing with everything and then call it back for the next turn as well. But right now, all of this goes. I'm pretty sure all of this goes. At 74 damage. Let's go. Recall to get Jin stun or nah. I don't think I'll be able to keep... actually, no, because I need 2 more. On attack, we do trigger. But I can't... Oh, actually, no, I can't get 1 more. I can't get 1 more out. Let's do this. Like, let's do this in the attack. recall it again. It's 1 mana still, so I can't return this for an effect, right? Because it has to be a chosen unit. So if I do this, Jin is at 2 of 3, but will poke and deal 4 damage. That's negative 69. Let's go! Okay, yep, there's the 2 things. It's all hitting the Elise. We're dealing 4 with him alone. It does kill. That's okay, that's fine, that's fine. Vigors is doing a level. Vigors is doing a level. That's, I think, okay. What's the removal here? Is it a stun? There's a, ooh, it's a disintegrate. That's what it is. Perfection is just for the body. Make them cry. Just make them cry horribly. Sure, why not? Let's go. It's a bit creepy where the guy also showed up a stack of pencil drawing instead of Snow White in the 7th drawer, so it is a good night. Oh, that, yeah, I mean, at least you got some fun out of it, true. Okay, so Viego, they did things, as he is indeed wont to do. It goes for strongest, so it will go for the 15-2, and not my Jin, thankfully. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it! Actually, no, I'll summon a bot. Bot is okay. Bot can go relatively risk-free. If they have Atrocity, though, I do kind of have to consider blocking the Viega, which is unfortunate. I have a Sputtering Song Spinner. You're just gonna be pinging, though. Hypothetically going to be pinging. So let's do what I can. Okay. Waking Sands. Just give me a blocker, though, after all of this has resolved. Weakest enemy is unfortunate. Star Chart is okay. But I could also just cast Lem's Rep Spin. That'd be really funny. I can't cast it on the Jin, unfortunately. Wait. Could have gotten the swap bot there. Wait, the syncopation and save the Jin. Oh, I just completely forgot, to be honest. I mean, I still think we're fine, right? Like, they can't do a ton, as far as I'm concerned. Wait, why are you... Vengeance triggers. We still have blockers. Yeah, that's fine. Crescent Strike is also fine. Can I find anything else here? There's another Hexite, so let's skip that draw. There's an Echo. Not exactly what I was looking for. That should be fine, and then we just cast the Crescent. Should be supportive. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If they can't attack, literally, what are they gonna do? Sure. If I don't kill it, we're also relatively okay. We can do this. I don't think I can't do this. I have no lack of confidence in my inability to pull it out. Okay. So you're taking away my stuff. That's rude of you. That's intensely rude of you. I don't like it. Sure, why not?
Go on, Fangy. Just like I taught you.
Oop.
Get him.
Okay, so I have 2 Hexites that they can see for sure. 15 is enough. Well, actually, they need to take the 7-3. How many blockers at this point? I have 2 to reset. We still have full mana. I'm gonna block here. Let's do this. Now I have lethal with the bot and the Hexites, right? They could have... whatchamacallit? The Undergrowth card, but that requires a unit, right, to drain from. And we still get the Ignition. So hypothetically, if they don't have counter spells, right? They don't have counter spells, they don't have anything to drain from. They can't Atrocity me for lethal because they don't have 2 of them anyway. So that should be it. I think that should be it, because they can't summon anything on top of just pure Nexus damage, right? Oh, I guess they could drain their own unit. Is that enemy units or their own unit? I forget now. They cast at some point, but I forget which it was. Never mind, we did it anyway. See, we don't need Jin. We don't need shit. I just need time trick, and that's all. That's all I need. I shouldn't have suicided him, for sure. But it's fine. Never punished? Never punished, indeed. That's literally occasionally how I just play the game. It's just, oh, that random bullshit that should have absolutely taken me out? Didn't. It didn't, because I'm just good. I'm just so good at Runeterra. That's why, I promise. I did good. Thank you. I'm trying. Martin Thomas, speaking of, it is now your deck, because we got a win, even if it was a bit of a rushed, it was a bit of a misplayed win. It's okay, I promise. Martin Thomas gave me Garen LeBlanc. Yeah, the deck did well. I mean, to be fair, the deck also just did really well. I don't always get first attempt wins, as we can see. That's usually reliant on my top decks, as the Yeti deck unfortunately highlighted. Fideshodisas? I don't know how to pronounce that either. But I will put in the name because you mentioned it. All right. Disa? I'm gonna call it Disa. And then I'm gonna go. What are we naming this? It's not a spin to win because it's LeBlanc and it's not Katarina. The Noxus in here isn't for our favorite couple, our favorite enemies who are also lovers. It's not enemies to lovers. It's just they're just permanently lovers as far as I'm concerned. Not sitting in a tree. I can't put it. Oh, okay. Not sitting. Not sitting is the deck name because it's to hit the character limit. God damn it. Casey went on Monday, the dice with the math concept. Right! Yes! The Fibonacci! Oh, yes, we do. What did I call it? Fibbing more wins! Haha. Wish I could put a thumbs up emoji over here. Instead of one cannon there, called it Secret Threesome. The stealth threesome, which I feel like is the only type of threesome that LeBlanc would ever have. The stealthy kind. Unless Swain says a note to that one, though I don't think he really has much control over it, does he? I like how there's so many LeBlanc related voice lines from Swain though. He just talks about her like she's some ex-girlfriend of his who just kind of went a little bit too rogue for him. I kind of find it really funny. Demacia Tellstone, Sweet Feather Rangers, Bright Steel Duran, Petrosite, Sharpsight, Single Combat, LeBlanc, Marauder, Duran, Sergeant, Garen, Deserter, Shunpo, Incisive Tactician, and 2 Strengths and Numbers. So I'm just buffing our boys. It is Marauders, and I'm ready to maraud some opponents here. Hopefully it's not Coffee Milk again, or they're going to leave Runeterra. Don't be Coffee Milk for Coffee Milk's sanity. It is not! Thank God. It is Annie Jin instead from somebody I don't recognize. Hi! How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. I have a Broadwing that is soon to be nerfed, apparently. Goodbye, 03 Broadwing. You deserve to be nerfed. You deserve to be nerfed. You're a very beautiful card, slightly murderous on the toward the Noxians, which makes sense, but you deserve to be bumped down a tad bit. Getting beat by meme deck should make opponent question self. If you're not getting eaten alive by whatever's in the meta, just sit down, have an existential crisis, think about your choices, and I will think about my choices. How's your Turbo Wayman the Amity Mastery? The Enemy Massey. Annie Mastery is what I was trying to say. And then I did a spoonerism. Did they leave? The mulligan's taken a while. Hopefully they didn't. One cost 0-2 challenger with Formidable. One cost 0-2. 0-2. And then it would be more in line with Petrosine Hound. Though that makes Hound a little bit less appealing for sure. Not that anyone was running Hound anyway. We'll play with the Petrosite Hound and a better tracker. I mean, if they bloat the space that it's in, it's less likely to be a problem because people will be running other things and or lose interest in it entirely. My opponent might have left. I hope they haven't left. I hope they are still here. Are you present and accounted for? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm here. Okay, so I have Broadwing Brightsteel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have the Brightsteel on the LeBlanc, so I think Broadwing Brightsteel. Sure, that's 5 damage if they don't block, which currently they aren't doing anything. So let's see if the timer's going and they're just waiting, or if there's no person and I caught them at a bad moment. Maybe they went to poop. Maybe they went to get a drink. Maybe they have kids that are distracting. I'm gonna give them the benefit. It really just seems like they unfortunately disconnected. Hopefully, I feel bad. I feel bad going up someone who's probably just disconnected from the game. Oh no! All right, okay, I'll just cast LeBlanc at this point. Get those bags of popcorn ready. We're gonna be here a while with this timer going crazy. Yeah, just empty round 1. Round 2 is me. Round 3 is me. Round 3 is about to be me with a plus some doomages. Oh shit! You did something. Oh shit! You're alive. Oh my god, my microphone's falling onto my chest. Everyone likes to fall upon my chest, but my microphone, I need you to not do that. Thank you very much. They have no souls. The bird is too good at a rage quit. Does Anijin have a soul? Who knows? They were definitely waiting, though. They were definitely still here. They were fucking trying to bait me with some bullshit. You're trying to bait me with some bullshit, and I don't like it. Got a flock? Use your fucking flock. Doesn't look like you have a flock, nor did you have a disintegrate. So that's good news for me. We respectfully roast our enemies. We respectfully complain that they are annoying pieces of crap. I would like to Fleet Feather, but I would also like to Barrier so that they can't do anything. And that I have an extra blocker that I care less about. You're right, respectfully say they have no soul. We politely suggest that you are lacking in emotional clarity and thought. Fix us big. I don't know how to pronounce that at all, but I did my very best. I did my very best. So now I feel like attacking. I kind of just feel like attacking. I'm not gonna bother with anything else except for 8 damage. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's march forward. I do have a barrier if I need it, which I doubt I will. I do not. Thank you, God. Here we go. There's the LeBlanc. Here's a Burbo. LeBlanc, step back. Not a Burbo. A person. A lady. This lady. This very protective lady. I don't know why I said Burbo. I just kind of did on instinct. It was just like, I just kind of assumed that somewhere there was a Burbo. I should have cast the Burbo first. I didn't. We're going to ignore that. They are an emotionally challenged and intellectually lacking nihilist. Oh, damn. Sky's hitting hard here. Jin is beheld. Okay. Ooh, let's do it this. Do I want to do it that way? I mean, that way seems fine, I guess. I can also just not bother with 3-1 because I'm at 19, but I don't want to take too much damage versus Noxus anything. Versus Noxus anything, let's just not here. Let's cast a Fleet Feather and see what they do. Because then I have Marauders. I have a great many Marauds, and I would like to attack with my Marauds so that I can be rude to your Jin. With the 2-1 specifically. Because otherwise I have lethal here right now. Oh my god, you have a dancing Granoodles. I don't really care about your Granoodles because I have lethal as far as I'm concerned, because you don't have concussive palms. You don't have concussive palms. Because you're Noxus. You also don't have recalls. You have units that stun on cast, but that's it. I also have a fucking sigil, so here we go. Let's do it this way, and boom, +2/+2, plus the LeBlancals. That's a dead Jin, fantastic, -4. If they block one thing here, I do have the sigil to respond with. Just to Nexus, just to go hit Nexus. I can also cast Prismatic Barrier into that. I see you. What? Sure. Okay. Right. Lotus Traps. I'm forgetting the Lotus Traps. Also, Doesn't matter? Okay. Because it stuns... Yeah, it stuns... Okay. Nope. Not how trap works. I was confused for a moment, but it worked anyway. We gotta win!
One step closer.
Barrier doesn't work on disintegrate. Barrier, I wasn't thinking in terms of the disintegrate, I was thinking in terms of the... if I for some reason had felt the need to keep the unit that the Jhin was being blocked by, or the Jhin was blocking rather, just to potentially keep it around, just to have board presence, though. I don't think that was going to be a super big concern. Barrier and Tough have weird interactions with disintegrate, yeah. There are a whole bunch of like fiddly ways that it can do stuff. Fiddly ways it can do stuff. The technical description of that mechanic, disintegrate. I will be interested to see if any of the new nerfs to it actually address its interactions with specific spells. Predator still is damaged. Then a pseudo discussion for it was older than moldy bread at this point. Yeah, we've moved on to infinite combos. It's gone from deck tracker, it's gone from disintegrate to deck trackers to infinite combos, and currently still sitting in the combo space. Not speaking of combos though, Ricade, I have imported the pile that you gave me. Noxus PNZ. Greed. You told me this was greedy, so that's what I'm gonna call it for now. Let's take a look and see what the postulation is here. Annie, Deathray, Ravenbloom, Flock, Bot, Boom Crew, Disintegrate, Eager Apprentice, Iterative Rummage, Get Excited, Monosoul, Fervor, Sharpen Resolved, Prefect, and Victor. Oh, so you're trying to run Victor Annie. You're trying to run Victor Annie with spells. I actually don't think I've run a deck. I actually don't think I've run a deck with the Prefect. I did try to do something relatively similar, though, but with Wharfrat Bilgewater. I think there'll be a cost increase to 3. The card is everywhere necessary. Big mana removal spell with the condition, typical Noxus. If it turns... Here's the thing that I was thinking, though, if it goes to 3. It will be good in Tri-Beam, because Ravenbloom already fits pretty well in Tri-Beam decks. So I'm curious to see of how... good it will make Tri-Beam, though. I mean, Disintegrate at 3 is going to be a higher deck building cost than just running a Get Excited for, you know, 3 damage to hit your Nexus with. But I was thinking about that earlier, and I was wondering if that might how that would impact like the current state of Tri-Beam. If it goes to 3, I'll be unsurprised but curious. Let me, Ricade, I'm just gonna try this out to see if I can get the spells quickly enough. The thing that I ran into with the Wharfrat was the Wharfrat relies on Nexus damage, so a little bit more of a plunder effect. But so I think the spell effect off the Prefect might just be easier to do, honestly. Yeah, blue. Where's the blue? I like the blue. Blue? Blue. Pulse Fire? Blue. Fantastic. With Scorched at that point. If many people run and fuck running Scorch already. Oh. I mean, Scorched Earth, I think, has the advantage of it being... whatchamacallit? Of being landmark removal, but if you know that you're disfavored against landmarks anyway, why run it? Also, Mimirinch, hello, welcome back! I kind of figured it was you. Mimirinch. Would you prefer that I call you Mimirin now instead? You choose Disintegrate or Scorched. Which I think is honestly pretty fair. Can I keep that? Shot of Cyanide, how you doing? I got a curve, sort of, kinda. Let's run it. Let's run with it. Let's do it. Let's also have a Boom Crew rookie. Amazing. Slightly slower than I would like, but that's okay. Monkey is not happy with me. Did you see that fucking side-eye it gave me? Monkey, what are you complaining about? Shush you. There's a ballistic bot. Okay. You can have your ballistic bots. Okay. So that can swing. There's also a 1/3 here. I need to keep in mind the Death Ray into a Flock, but Prefect is going to take a little while anyway. Still the same, unless it throws different somehow in your character. It's another one that might reduce to 3, so it will create even more deck building decisions. I'll be very curious what Aftershock turns into. Because at 4, it's a little expensive, but it'll be, I'm again curious. You got a Starlit Seer. I don't like that at all because you buff your units and that makes me sad. You're welcome for the additional musical experiences lately, by the way. Also, I do have Weon's last music request almost ready. Almost ready to go and to be a thing in the wild. Deck building decision, run all 3. just fucking Chad the whole thing. Everyone gets a time to do their thing. What are you running against? Johnny Teemo. I don't want you to buff because I've run Teemo Starlit Seer before. It's very strong. I don't want to do anything. Also, Memorin, thank you for the deck code. I'm gonna refer to you as Memorin if you don't mind because I will probably mess it up if I don't. Let's pass there. Oh, Memorin, you have 2 deck submissions. I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so we have Riccati right now, and then 2 from Memorin, and then we're gonna go to town eventually. Eventually, we go to town. Wish I had gotten a Monosoul student. Monosoul? I can speak. I promise. Wish I had gotten a Monosoul out earlier, but that's okay. They're not gonna swing with that. This is down to 3. Tibulk is gonna be out soonish. Okay. Let's see here. There's an Annie. Ooh, there's an Annie. Let's try Annie first, see what happens. Bad Justin Falk, ignorance aside, there should be some dice to prefer one or the other. The one I feel like will be really buffed are Callista and Aurelia, for they are both going to get the Katarina treatment. I think it would be honestly fun to see Aurelia in not Azir decks. So I'm so hoping something happens along those lines, to be honest. I'm going to try Prefect.
Hi, are you new too? I'm Annie. You're something special, aren't you, Annie?
Something special! I also got Challenger, I just realized. So I should probably go for the 3/3. Tibulk is gonna be out next turn, so we are exactly on time for it. Less so much as summon a strongest follower and summon at level 1 and so much strong for attack when summoned. Oh, they're preventing my Victor. Oh, they're just taking the Victor from me. How fucking rude. Dang it. Okay. I do need it to witness the Raven Bloom. For the Raven Bloom.
Don't mind me.
Can I suicide that? That is a 3/3 now. I should have played the Prefect earlier. I thought it was a permanent in-hand effect, but it's not. Because it just says grant. But it's not an everywhere effect, so that makes sense. It just has to be on the field. I misunderstood! Yay! Now I need my Phlox. Definitely, I think, prematurely cast the Phlox from the beginning of this level, though at least we have it now for sure. Confirmation. All I know is Lammer might be better. Yes, there is a list, actually. Do I still have it copied? I don't think I do, but I still have it open here, which means I can post it again in the chat! Look at me go! Shen is there as well, yes. Which is kind of exciting, honestly. I would like to Pingus. I would like to Pingus the Puffcat Peddler, probably. Copy spells count as play changes. Yep. How are you doing? 3 of 5. You aren't able to cast that, so you kill my thing, unfortunately. So Tibulk is dead, but I am gonna kill the Peddler before anything else happens, for sure. 4 damage for free. Oh. Sorry, which did I miss here? That I'm gonna take. It's at 4 of 5 now. 4 of 5. Yeah, so the Sejuani is gonna unfortunately shut down a lot. But we do have... That's not what I was looking for, unfortunately. That's not what I wanted. Yorick might be the next champ because of the rival aspect of Callista and ephemeral aspect of Hecarim. Yorick! That would be interesting, honestly. I haven't really thought about Yorick at all. Yep, Sejuani levels, which is bad. Just straight up bad. Okay. I like Sejuani as a character. I have never enjoyed Sejuani Gangplank. at all. Ever. In my life. I have always kind of hated it, in fact. Not them necessarily together either, just in general. So joining Gangplank is just really a really annoying pain in the ass to deal with. And I don't... I wish it wasn't a thing. Deal 4 to a unit, though. That is a decent amount of pingus. Obliterate the Sej. I mean, I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. I guess I'll take Mana Soul. If it does deal 2 damage. Once all of this resolves. Because I'm gonna cast, and then we can Death Ray. Which means we'll get the pings off at least. Justice Rider is getting buffs. I am incredibly excited about this. I don't think they're gonna do much to make it actually viable because people would hate it if flash bomb traps were a real thing. But I'm very interested. I am super excited. It's the dev drop about a champ with unconventional weapons and using dark powers, necromancy to push Ruination back. Going to revert Rex. I think their plan seems to be to affect Rex in some degree. That puts me in a really bad position, unfortunately. I'm gonna risk this, but they probably just have a frostbite anyway. I mean, the death rate 4 is pretty good though. It's still pretty okay. Not complaining about the 4 damage MK3. 3 mana for 4 to a unit? I'll fucking take it. Mana Soul, I'm holding on to you real quickly. They probably have a 3 sisters, right? Or an Obliterate even? I don't think they need to cast Obliterate. They probably just have 3 sisters. Also Troll Chant, also a Flash Freeze, also Brittle Steel even. Also just things hurt my face. There's the Harsh Winds. That's the one I didn't call, but you had it anyway, so here we go. You're building to you have any control. Depending is already a decent deck, which will probably be more popular. Was the Avatar of the Tide buff? I agree. I think Avatar of the Tide is going to be a really interesting buff and a lot of fun. If not, even if it's not meta, it's going to be fucking fun. I'm mostly looking forward to the fact that they just seem to be increasing or buffing things that just seem entertaining to play with. That's fine. Why didn't you hit face, though? I mean, I guess I do a Misty Shot every time I cast a fast spell, but you could have also just hit face with that. This doesn't do anything. Thank you for trying, your apprentice, but you don't do anything. There's a peddler. How do we at 9 puff caps? Your puff cap game is awful. Your puff cap game is fucking garbage. Your Sejuani is doing excellently, though. Puff caps, I sneeze. I sneeze in the face of your 9 pathetic shrooms, opponent. Yeah, here he's getting buff. Finally, your prismatic here he's gonna suck less. Is that a 7 mana thermogenic beam? Are you retaliating for me calling your puff caps garbage? They are still garbage, though. You only have 15. It's round fucking 9. Your puff cap generation needs work. Needs work. I'm complaining about this, the Teemo aspect of this because I hate Sejuani and I don't want to think about her existing. Again, not as a character. As a character, really cool. As a concept visually, really cool. As a thing that exists in the game, I want to strangle her. One color that surprised me is Resplendent Silicorn. Seems the deck needs more draw. Actually, you could put in something like Insider Knowledge. I personally really like the Time Tricks. But you could run Insider if you wanted the fast spell proc as well, which is something I should have considered. I have an Annie turn 1. I am a god. I never do this. This never works out for me. This never works out for me, but I got it. I'm gonna turn my lights on real quick in the background as we wait for our opponent to load in. Silicorn, but going against it, it's annoying. Riven Faded, it's not bad. Been faded. I mean, I can see that. Resplendent Silicorn, though, is a funny card. It tries so hard! Isn't it? It's the big daddy to the other one, too, right? The Resplendent? Not Resplendent. Yeah, what's that lifesteal spell shieldy one? I forget the name of it, but that's the one I'm trying to remember here.
My first big mission.
You got this, buddy! You got this big mission, buddy! Look at that. canister. What is this angle? Oh, he's squatting on the ground. I see what's happening. You got an ancient preparations. You got a prank. I got an Annie. I got no Raven Bloom. I'll find my Raven Bloom on a later date. When you gonna cast that prank? I wish you wouldn't. Just in general, as a rule, don't cast it. I say as a proponent of hand hate. There's a rummage. I like rummage. I like the refill for sure. I think I'm gonna go for the Moonaboofus. The Moonaboofus? Don't do that. That's rude. My Annie's innocent. She's a child. Think about how you're affecting the children here. I mean, she's murderous and a fucking pyromaniac, but she's just a child, you know. You gotta think about the children sometimes, right? Wanna buff my death ray? Wanna increase the cost of my death ray? Probably, yes. 4 cost 3, 4, I'm fine with. Even 3 cost 3, 3 heals 3, you're okay with? Just give us some healing. Alright, so my death ray is now expansive. Inflation has hit my death ray. There's an iterative improvement. I'm gonna do a McSwingles. So they know I have this. It's unfortunately 3 though. Annie is at 4 of 6. I can bump it up relatively easily at this point. Might cast... Can I want to do another Boom Crew Rookie? I think I might just put this on the stack. For now. Put it on the stack, we're at 5 of 6. We just need 1 more, which means that with a bot and an ignition, I might be able to do it. There's a, whatchamacallit, the thingy, the Scrying Sands. You're really intent on holding that, aren't you? I mean, that resolves, unfortunately. Is there anything I can find? Can I find one to level her beforehand? Dang it! Ah, dang it! Okay, alright. That was a bad series of interactions. Arguments are convincing enough that people in the world would do less shitty things. They would! I know. I know it's a losing argument. I think about the children at work though. Your first day's teacher was telling I want to draw a demonic unicorn. That child is interesting. That is a 10 out of 10 child experience. Okay, let's summon this, I guess.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a good one. Alright. Prefect is unfortunately not doing much. Let's do this into a bot, I think. Or not. And they can all live through it, to be honest. I don't want to rummage what I currently have.
Humanity is obsolete.
Doesn't look like they have another time bomb. I was very greedy in summoning both of these things, but I want the slow spells to start triggering. So they have relatively few options here. I guess they can try and predict, but they don't have any hex sites. So that's less relevant, honestly. There's a death ray. I'll take it. I could discard these. I don't want to. My draws, yeah, the draws in this deck are okay. But they are a bit rough, yeah. She was so happy when she said yes, we can draw a demonic unicorn. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad you're able to find a solution to the demonic unicorn experience. There's a Raven Bloom. Good, sure. It's Shellfolk. I'm gonna suffer. It's Yumi Zillion Shellfolk, which just seems unnecessary. Us and the kids realize we said yes to them drawing anything. You've made them a fan. You've gotten an army of fans. There's a Pix. Sure. There's a Flock. That's useless, unfortunately. I mean, I can kill that to be able to maybe do something with the Prefect, but that's not gonna do very much. I need to cast both of these anyway to get this going. That is a lot of Pixes, by the way. That's a lot of... that's a lot of buffs! and this, it's just a lot of buffs in general. Had a boy that loves Godzilla, not new Godzilla, like old Godzilla, like the really old, like Japanese version of Godzilla. Changed a few things. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just, I see the concept. It's just not able to build its engine as fast, unfortunately. That was the free order, yeah. Well, I mean, you can see that I have a flock into disintegrate, so you can choose whatever you'd like here. I have 9 mana, so it's relatively irrelevant what you choose. You took the disintegrate? Oh no, you took the flock, okay. I mean, that's fine, I don't care. I'm just gonna chill some more. Buffing the picks? Why would you do that and not Shellfolk? Why would you do that and not Shellfolk? What's wrong with buffing the Shellfolk? Why would you slap it on a 1 mana thingy? I'm confused. Okay. Was worried about this kid. He came up to me saying how much this kid loved Godzilla, and I told him my favorite are Hedorah, Biolant, and the kid's eyes just got wide. I don't know what those are referencing, but I see you've made a small devotee. Sure, I guess you can do that if you want. That's okay. Oh, I forgot you were taking copies of them. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna pass the turn. Here we go. Biolant is a cool concept. What is the concept? Yeah, that's fine, sure. I'm taking around a 4, okay. God forbid I draw Burn, because I will then get eaten by Burn in an instant, because they will steal it from me. The ho bitches. There's a Ravenous Flock. No! Not the Ravenous Flock. Not the double flock. Are they gonna prank me again to get more flocks? See, why would anyone complain about an infinite combo when Shellfolk already exists? I know it's not the same thing, but Shellfolk is here and it's showing off. See, I can't play the game in a lot of cases. There are a lot of decks at which you cannot play the game. So quite a circular situation, honestly. All right, do your stuff. What is that shadow on the ground, by the way? Why is there that, like, there's this silver border? Is it trying to reflect, like, the card back somehow, but, like, not matching it very well? Because those outlines did not match the Shurima bark back right there. It's not like the boy was into burning animals. Nox Crya Arena. All right. Being forced to draw stuff he didn't like. Aw. Oh, no. Hello. Yes. Would you like to swing and hit me in the face? Let's see if they're a good player and they hit me for lethal, or they fucking wait around for a long time. They are waiting around for a long time. So that's, you know, great. Wonderful. See? It's not a problem with the deck. It's a problem with the players. Because they could kill me right now, and they are just not doing it. As a careful preparations, I saw Kahiri. What's up, Kahiri? Quit BMing and attack me for lethal. Quit BMing and attack me for lethal. Hi. Can you stop being a dick? Don't be a dick. Fun facts. Don't be a dick. Sure. That's fine. Are you done yet? Hi. What's up? How you doing? What's going on? What's good? Is that all you got? Oh, come on, move faster. Come on, bitch, let's go. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Goodbye, asshole. Anyway, how to walk out on your last class of the day to make sure they leave safe. So talk to the parents too. Aww. That is, I think, a good habit to have. You sound like a fucking solid teacher. Okay. So, Ricardo, do you want me to try an updated version of this or just this version again? I also, to be fair, I think part of it is it's a degree of it is also the fact that I just can't draw Victor on time. I saw him once, right? Getting the sneaking the Victor out is difficult. And you're also just trying to balance aggro versus Victor, who likes to stay around for a decent amount of time. What other draw are we? Why did I think there was a fucking time trick in here? There isn't, actually. Also, Boosty! Yo, what's going on? Hello and welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Your kids picked up on it. Quickly, you suck with names. Names are hard. I used to be really good at names, and now I'm not. Take out the rummage and the sharpened. Oh, I definitely, yeah, the sharpened resolve also can come out. Let's see. Draw, insider. Oh, I was saying insider. We could also run not fallen for them, unfortunately, and just put draw in. Okay. Do we have Zonite? We could put in a couple of Zonites. I have space for 4 cards. Oh, veteran is also not so bad. Do I want predict at all? Because I could also just run like 2 veterans and 2 Zonites to generate more board presence and also draw. Stuck with names too. Your little cousins know that shit. Oh no. All right, let's try. I'm gonna try this version in with a couple of more units that give me value. I demand value. I like me some value. Henry Treves with Elise. All right, not coffee milk Elise. Henry's Elise. What's up, Henry? How you doing, Henry? What's good, Henry? Don't hate it, actually. I don't hate it. Depends on what I draw and big cast here, of course. But let's see if we can just pass the turn really sneakily. They have a Legion Guard, which I really don't like them having, to be honest, because I again need to really put a blocker in front of it. What about mayonnaise with the ADD yell at a kid for doing something stupid? You had twins? Oh no. Twins don't sound good in terms of remembering which is which. Okay. Oh, they are really decked out in Ari, I just realized. Look at all of the Ari stuff happening. So much Ari! Well, I can't block that anyway, so they get a spider. Let's refill.
I'm on it.
Refill bot. Oh, actually I need to decide then on the next turn what I'm doing there. You don't have a crawling or whatever, so we're just gonna do this. Crawling sensation is 1? Yeah. I keep forgetting about that card. And I really shouldn't, because it will hurt you later. Haven't used it that bad either. There's a draw. Do I like Boom Crew Rookie into 3? I could do that. Unfortunately, we didn't top deck the Annie this time. We top decked the Victor, which is okay for now. The 1-3 goes for sure. The 2-1. I mean, the problem with the 2-1 is that it's not a great unit. Neither is the 3-2. Oh my god, there's so much fearsome. Oh my god, I have to kill spiders. Oh my god, so many spiders must die! When Pokemon Arceus came out, your kids were making fun of me for kicking them out on time.
I hope this works.
I hope it works too, buddy. Boom Crew Rookie, I hope it also works. Would you guys believe me when I say I've never really played a Pokemon game? I started one on an emulator on my computer, like back in October, but I never completed it and I didn't get very far. I should do a Pokemon game on stream sometime. You'd ideally substitute you, or ideal substitute you when you were a kid. Aww. Okay, so I am going to die to the mixed booties. I don't want to die to the mixed booties. I refuse. No. Negate it. Unfortunately, not super negated though, because goddamn, spiders. Don't have a second Elise, please. Elise the Elise. Well, I was gonna say the Elise can't attack, but it can because there's a lot of other damage from other sources coming in right now, right here, live. Okay, you don't have atrocity. You don't have atrocity on a 4-1 just yet. Not writing it off for the future, of course, because you just can't yet. Name shenanigans all day long. I'm gonna do a Annie into a Victor. Apologies if you can hear the congestion in my nose a little bit. I've been feeling like okay-ish recently. Maybe the sickness from whatever was happening yesterday is still hanging on there a little bit, which is unfortunate. I don't like it. I don't want to be ill. Thanks for your input. Thanks for your input. Oh, Lord. I kind of want to take it from him, actually. I, too, shall have a Doom Beast. Thank you. Thank you for the Doom Boostos. I'm gonna swing with this. Good. Good. Kill a spider. Excellent. Dead spiders. Amazing. Can't forget faces. So if you change your name, you catch on quick. You remember that much. And that's enough. Okay. Well, I am hypothetically not dead, though. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to being dead. I wonder if I can sneak out a Victor. I'm assuming the answer is no, that they just go for open. Two same things with Fearsome. Oh, I actually don't have a blocker for the second Fearsome. Trying to find something here. They could just swing. I think the swing is honestly safer. Because if they don't run into a Doom Beast, they then might try and cast, but they can also just burst and swing, which might be what happens here. Into 3 mana. This is Stygian. Don't have a kitty cut. So if I block that, oh, we still have one more to contend with. If I block 2 of these, and then take that, it's exactly 5. All right, they won. They won just barely. With the Fearsome. They're not going to let me cast any of this, unfortunately, and the Disintegrate doesn't account for the thing. Sure. That gives me a time to cast. It actually gave me time to cast a Hex Core upgrade, which is very funny. I don't think I have lethal. I don't think they have lethal this turn. They're just very, very, very close. But I can buff 2 things to block additional damage now. So they did lose an opportunity to just open swing with more stuff. With a rat face, can you tell me how we calculate circumference of a circle? No, how about Freckles McGee over in the back row? Freckles McGee, oh no. Apologies to Freckles McGee.
What's your favorite
Aminal. What is your favorite Aminal? I demand to know. Alright, Victor, I need you to do the high roll of your fucking life, which is high roll. I need you to high roll, like, lifesteal before my opponent can hit me with anything. Like, not even a Blade's Edge. Like, they can't even be allowed to hit me with a Blade's Edge. They hit me with nothing. I live definitely through Noxus. Not a problem living through Noxus. Since when has Noxus ever been a problem? That is an extra Victor. We like those. All right, so I'm gonna summon this bot first, in the hope of getting off some augment. They're just gonna find a Doom Beast. They have found a Decimate. Never mind, they found that. Can I get a GG emote and not a motherfucking Ari? Is that a no? That's a no. They really bought into the Ari. Okay, Rakati, apologies that I wasn't able to get a win. That was closer, but I think because of the way that the ending is structured in here, it put me against an unfortunate amount of just more aggro decks than me. So I wasn't able to get a win today, but thank you for sending that in. I will always take an excuse to play Victor. It is a good time. Memorin, you have sent me 2 things, so let me import those things and take a look at them. Let's do it. Oh, it's Bard. Okay. Memorin. I'm gonna keep it consistent with the Memorin. Oh! Bard could be my son. He's too meta, though, to be my son. He's more avuncular. There can be a separate corner of my Runeterra brain for avuncular figures, like Bard. And mostly Bard. A little bit of Brawl. He's in that category, though. Is Bard. Oh my god. I need to quit it with the spoonerisms today. Bard is less uncle-y than Braum. He's my nephew. Yeah, he could be a nephew from some long lost like cousin or so. I know that's not technically a nephew, it's your cousin, but like some far away cousin birthed Bard, and now we have whatever his chimes are today. Bard Fiora. Oh no. Oh no. Memorin, no, you've handed me Fiora? Oh god, my principles. What are they? I don't have them anymore. What's the word? Bard is the word. Somebody bards! Bird! Fleet Feather, Duran, Asmus, Petrosite, Single Combat, Fiora, Protege, Shield of Duran, Sergeant, Bard, Aegis, Silverwing, Vanguard, Flight, Concerted, and Cythria the Bold. So I'm just going wide, and I'm smooking. I'm smooking with the baguette bitch. Alright, baguette bitch, are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. Good choice, just to torture me. It's a good choice just because I will be suffering later on in this experience. Wandering Bard? No! My Bard is better than your Bard. I know I'm running Fiora, but my Bard is improved. Mine is here. I don't want any of this really to start because I can't cast it. I also can't cast it. That's worse, actually, in fact. I drew the one Cythria. Why did you give me a Shen emote? That's rude, bitch. You start out with a Braum. You start out with a hello. You don't start out with a game-ending emote. Never finished building the Aura Bard because you were also committing crimes, Martin Thomas. Okay. Oh, you didn't even attack? How could you? How dare you? How dare you not attack? You have Bilgewater. Can I Fiora you? Sharp Sight is not a thing that exists in Bilgewater.
By my honor, you must
Is a nice unfortunate addition. Nice and unfortunate seems like a contradiction, but I'll take it. Excuse me. Thank you, Dead Asmus. I will give you a sad poro too. You deserve a sad poro. That's all though. Hello. How are you? That is a painful circumstance. You hit 2 chimes on the TF. God damn, I'm unhappy about that. I am distinctly not pleased by this news and information given to me. Committing war crimes on the ladder. Bro, just played a game of Valorant on Japanese servers and it felt like you were underwater. What the fuck is happening at the Japanese servers, dare I ask? I mean, I'm bad at clicking heads, so I just generally feel like I'm dying whenever I step into a game like that. I'm just always confused. That's just perma-fucking confusion. Ooh, big boy or small boys? Big boy first? That might have been wrong. Beauty in the blade. So much blade, so much beauty, so much challenger, so much fuck your unit in particular. Thank you very much, sir. Bad of an experience. Ping kept spiking, so it's like lag city. That is very unfortunate. You hurt my Bardo. Not my Bardo. But my Bardo's innocent. I like him. Was shit in APAC region earlier. Can't even play Pokemon Go. What the fuck? Come on, internet, you can do better than this. Hi, Medools. Ooh, it's a shiny Medooli. Yo, why haven't I made Medooli or Bard prismatic? I have failed us all. I really need to fucking do that. I don't know why I haven't yet. Don't at me. Chickens? Cythria? I can't drop a Cythria right now. 6-6. Can't means I can't really attack them very much. The 6-8 though does continue just to hit me in the face, which is unfortunate. I could Broadwing Vanguard for a little bit of extra go around energy. I don't hate that, to be honest. Challengers are here. I don't like it, but I'll take it. Can I Barrier Swing? Into Bilgewater at 3 mana. You worry if you get Bard Shining gets, he gets spoiled. Yeah, I'm worried that if I put too much into Bard, he will end up definitely nerfed on the next one. You're organizing a collab for your birthday with a streamer friend, and she's Australia, so it's easier for us to split the difference in Japan. Oh, no, that's reason. That makes sense, honestly. Also, I hope the collab's going well. That sounds exciting and fun. Boop. Boopus. Good boopusing. Good barding. Good bard and a boopus. That's still okay. That's still okay. You didn't hit the chicken. You didn't hit this chicken. Thank you for not hitting that chicken in particular. I need my chickens, man. The chickens are real good for me. Oh, you didn't hit the other chicken. Dang. I wanted the other chicken to be hit. Sorry, I sound very violent against... I sound like I am incredibly anti-waterfowl, and that is not true. Or waterfowl? Chickens aren't really waterfowl, are they? They are not that distinctly. Yeah, I would still like to kill your TF. It's 3 of 9, but I don't want him to get juice. A TF with juice is just a scary TF. How many chimes is everyone at? 28 versus 42. I'm catching up, motherfucker. Not fast enough, but I'm getting there. We're doing fine. We're doing great, I promise. I kind of want these for the chimes. It's not shiny. Dang it. Oh, I should make this shiny too. All right. I do have to make Bard shiny though. As much as he may get nerfed in the future, as much as he may break my heart down the line, I must make Bard shiny. Are you gonna cast a red card? Motherfucker, I knew you would. No, thank you. I'm holding on to him. He's here forever. He shall continue to be here forever. You're not getting rid of him. I'm holding on forever. Into 7. What you got? I kind of want to do this, but this is probably better into 3. I need to close out lethal, to be honest. I need a blocker, then I need to close out lethal. So in the name of Bard... In the name of Bard Bilge, I think I can just do this. There's a toss 2, draw 2. TF is not really getting there. They dropped another Make It Rain and a bird, so they're just gonna draw some chimes here. They probably have a buff thing in hand. They do have a buff thing in hand. That's all 1 damage. Didn't hit anything like this, which is great. 2 things that can't block Fearsome if I cast a Cythria. That's fine, honestly. That's less fine. That's not fine at all, actually. Let's block here. And attack with the everything. And attack with the everything. So they're significantly less likely to have a whatchamacallit now. Could also try and cast a for Demacia. I think I'm gonna just do this. We're at 17 of 20 now, 35. Versus 35, I've completely caught up with Meduli, just because I've been able to get Bard attacks. Protege Vanguard for funsies. That's a motherfucker. I'm dead to that, god damn it. God damn it, I'm dead to the 5-5. Oh, no! Dang it. Dang it, I was too much of a coward. I should have pushed lethal earlier. God damn it! I need a concerted or a single immediately. That's a bird. That's neither of those things, unfortunately. There's a leveled Bard, but it's not gonna do shit. God damn it. There isn't Sharp Sight in this deck, is there, either? Mirai Great Mother is whatever. I don't have any source of draw, so they just have lethal. If they don't go for lethal here, they're a moron. They're still a fucking moron. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get an emote here. They were emoting before. They definitely have it on. We can. Sky, good luck with your commissions. Goodbye. Thank you for coming by today. Let's try this again. I probably should have just gone for the Demacia cast, and I didn't. And I did not. Because I'm used to going under with elusives rather than just into face. LeBlanc, Riven, Vi, Shylock the Bank, how are you? Esmus Patricites, okay. I don't want to Esmus on 2, unfortunately. Bird. Ah, okay, that's just 2 Esmuses. Rosario, hello! Deep decks were a thing. How have things changed? Deep decks are still a thing, actually. First of also, hello and welcome into the chat. Hope you're doing alright. They've released some more deep support cards in the latest expansion, so people are actually playing it more than before the last patch was about almost a month ago now. Hi, Spooters. How's the mixed booting going? I hope terribly. You don't have a lease? You don't have a lease. You don't even run a lease. You just have House Spider for Noxus things. Okay, let's pass here. Shield. Onto the Broadwing seems fine. Let's see what they cast here. Did they tap down or no? They have the LeBlanc, so the answer is definitely no. +3. Unfortunately, I can't really block that, so I'm going to ignore it. I'm just gonna cast something that can kill it next turn. I can block the Spooter. I can block the Spooter and still have a swing. Okay. I want the Esmus as well. I kind of want the Bard, but I also kind of want to hold all of this open. So, in the name of doing that, let's try this, because I have the buff and the shield if needed. There's a lot of things happening. I don't want the LeBlanc to be able to live, to be honest with you. I lose everything, though. But I kill a champion in the process. So I will unfortunately take it. I will unfortunately take it. But they at least used a Flock and a Scorched. So I've gotten value out of their hand. And hit with an Esmus. Thank you, small shiny thing. Small shiny thing for the win, I promise. There's an Aegis, useless. I'm gonna cast my Bard.
Vi stands for vicious.
Does it now? Well, I can't cast my Bard anymore. You're gonna just kill the small one.
Hit 'em where it hurts.
I mean, it's a pretty, not great. It's a not great Vi, at least, that I can hold on to for sure. Buff my Bard, doesn't really matter. That's gonna be a problem. Ooh, 1 on each, actually. You have challengers, but just barely not enough to able to kill it. That's okay, I think. There's a Valor. I could try and cast the Valor, ping the Vi down to 3. Take it with... Then take it with the 4th to remove it.
I write the rules of power.
Let's see if I can't do that, maybe. They probably... oh, they might have removal for it, but I do have the shield to respond with. Still. And I'm just going to ignore that 3-1. Oh, I could also just swing now. That's unfortunate. Can't avoid 8 damage. God damn it, I forgot about the bloody business too. My brain is going. My brain is just going for sure. It's a 3-2. Vi is just gonna continue to gain power. In the meantime, I'm gonna take that. What the fuck was up with those little symbols there? I swear there was like a tiny Demacia symbol like on the board somewhere. Okay. Vi, you are annoying. You are annoying. Just you are annoying. Fundamentally, you are annoying. 1 on the Bard, unfortunate, but okay. There's a strategic execution. I don't know why you wouldn't just challenge something. I guess you get the... I mean, I guess to be fair, you do get the strike with 9. You need one more thing. I'm not feeding into your thing, so I'm just gonna wait here for a second. They do have a Whispered Word, so that we'll get the strike and the level.
Being polite.
Okay, yep, that goes. So I think I died to the vine now, unfortunately. Right? Because it's while attacking. Well, at least we can wait a little bit for that. Can I swing to killer next turn as a 10-5? Maybe. I might be able to go with Bard a little bit. That would be quite nice. Go with the Bard. There's a Duran Sculptor and 0 chimes. God damn it. My chime luck is unfortunate. Come on. Oh, but that goes with the Valor instead. Actually, if I go with the Valor first, goes down to 3. But again, I can't tank the attack, which is unfortunate. Let's go with the Valor then. Focuses to play the 4-cost bird that can copy itself. I know that it's Silverwing Vanguard, but I don't have chimes on it, so I figured it's not going to be as great to cast the 2-1, especially into a 10-3. Like, I know what it's supposed to do, but I mean, you've seen my top decks, right? This doesn't generate, Demacia doesn't generate draw, so I'm just kind of stuck.
Fang's turn.
Or unless I am feeling stuck. If I have missed a good play, let me know. But at this point, I'm just kind of waiting for this to eventually do something, and it's not. And now I'm dead to Vi. Because I can make them... I can make one of them a 3-2. But they also know that. Keep a turn 1 or fewer without spell to buff hand every turn. Have I seen it in any of my top decks? Because I don't think I have. Or if I did, on the first one... Well, no, this was... The first draw on this was 2 Esmus. And then I think... It was 2 Esmus, a Petricide, and something else, right? 80% win rate, 19 games once with this deck. Are my plays bad or are my top decks bad? Genuine question, I think, for me. The top deck be concerted, though, so we shouldn't be taking lethal here. I can block here and block there. We definitely strike that with both of these. Avoid the Vi. Okay, good. Let I top take that of all things. Hooray. You don't have any units. Sure. I think so. What do you have to cast? Probably... Oh, you could have Scorched, actually. Probably should have just buried something else, because they're just going to go with something else. That is all fine. Thank you very much. I don't give a shit, in particular. I could also not buff that instead. I'll just go with this. So that we have the 3-1. The 2-2 can go. Let's do it. I didn't block with a 1-1. I don't know why. They could have hit the Bard with that and avoided the damage. That doesn't do anything right now in particular, so I'm going to ignore it. We have... How much damage going to face right now? A decent amount. You're buffing that. So if I take the 1-1 with the 3-1, I have 9 going to face. They have... I'm assuming a unit afterwards. Let's cast Fifthwing. Into... I can't cast the Silverwing unless they kill something, so I might just take the Valor for more removal. And they surrendered. Okay, all right. We got it in the end. Yeah, no, I think I understand the concept of the deck. It's more just like, were those failures top deck or play related? Because I think they were top deck related, though I also hate Fiora. And so for sometimes when I hate a card, I feel like the card never shows up. Because I never saw Fiora. We saw Cytherea once, unfortunately, in opening hand. Yeah, I just never saw her at all. I also never saw Bird. We never saw Bird. We rarely saw Duran Sculptor. We never saw Fiora, except in that first game. And... like, didn't really draw super well on the Vanguard chimes. So I think it was also just I had bad luck. The only Bard deck that I have really good luck with in Ranked is, thus far, Bard Zed. But again, that's also because I hate Fiora with every fiber of my being. If you knew better than to show up. Yeah, pretty much. But she took Bird for sparring practice. I need my bird, though. I like my birds. I want those back. Memorance. Deck 2, here we go. Maokai, Shadow Isles, Shurima. What are we looking for here? Shadow Isles, Shurima. I have no idea. I don't know what this is. Let's take a look. Doop, 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 doop. Fading Memories, Rite of Calling, Doomkeeper, Treasure Seeker, Haunted Relic, Onslaught, Shark Chariot, Soul Shepherd, Azir, Chemovorn, Quicksand, Undergrowth, Maokai, and Ruin Runner. So, Azir Ephemerals with no Hakarim, and we're running the Maokai instead to get the saplings to occur. We also should be getting the level off of all of the Ephemerals die. I don't need to add a zillion, apologies that. Aggro Mill Ephemeral. I like it. I'd like to obliterate your deck, opponent. Now I want to run into Coffee Milk so I can break them with Mill as well. All right, that's not true. We won't try to break other players. We will just kindly remind them how annoying this game can be without infinites. You don't need fucking infinites to be annoying. Infinites are just the new brand of annoying. Looking at you, everyone who plays Azarelia. This is not a terrible opening hand, I think. So let's do a summon.
Gently, gently.
And then I can Soul Shepherd out other things. I don't need to block that for now. So we had a Shepherd, we got Haunted Relic. We also have another one of you. That's fine. So you get the +1/+1. Haunted is then 3 2 2s. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is that? Why are there so many of them? Why are there 3 Lunaris? Keep the Maokai. Ah, that's fair. Probably should have kept him. So we have this, and we have the Treasure Seeker. There's another Soul Shepherd. I unfortunately cannot double cast those and still have the Haunted Relic, because we used mana from before, so I'm just gonna summon these guys. Yeah, whatever. Boop. Boop. Helps on defensive and defensive turns. That's fair, I just wasn't thinking. Unfortunately, all of this rams into the units that currently exist, which sucks, but I can wipe your board, potentially.
You leave me no recourse.
Recourse! Amazing. Oh yeah, again, I know the concept, I just shouldn't have mulliganed it. It's not the concept I have trouble with, it's that I am just misplaying because it's late and tired. And I'm tired, personally speaking. Soul Shepherd into Azir. Into Sand Soldier, and then we have Waking Sands in our next attack, I think. I'm gonna ignore that. Boop? I think boop, yes. Also, Rosartan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your time with the madness here. Shepherd Dune, I think, is still okay. 9. You don't have atrocities. You have burn, potentially. Hello, can you make a decision faster? You're being fucking slow. You have Dust Petal Dust. Use them. Or don't, I guess. Don't use them. Speed it up. Cast your spells. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop!
A true leader does not hesitate.
Sure. I have another one, which is fantastic. What are you at currently? 7 to 13. 8, 9, 10. 11 plus attack. I was just remembering at 12. This goes. This goes. Actually, let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm still at 12, unfortunately. I am 1 behind, which kind of sucks. But have units for now. They can't get away with leaving the ephemerals unblocked forever, which is something, but they can for a while, which sucks. I can just go with the ephemerals though, so I hold some units back. The Zoe's gonna start hitting. They have maybe an Aphelios to come down, which could cast a moon weapon. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's a gem. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this Dust Petal. Kill the shark with the 0 mana. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Boop. So we draw something. We summon this. Comes back. Here we go. Another Azir is fine. At least I have fucking Sand Soldiers if needed. Let's do this.
Together we are part of something more. Together you are children of Shurima.
11. No, we're still at 12 though, right? Oh, no, but we're summoning 2 things, right? Because we're summoning the other one, and we're getting the bird from the Azir itself. There we go. There we go.
And we, Shurima.
Do it, Birdo. See, I don't think Azir is quite my son. I think he's a bit too grand to be my son, as it were. You gotta decide what you're gonna block here. You're still very slow. Why are you so slow? Lambert, come on. Lambert? Lambert, let's go. Do not be lame, Lambert. Okay. There's a Flame Chompers. So they're pulling Azir, probably. Or the 2-3, actually. There's a Rite of Calling. Yep, they're pulling Azir. We can definitely block the damage here. So I think we want to block the 3-1 and the 2-2. Which leads me to take 6, but they have Get Excited potentially, so I don't really want to do that. I could summon Sand Soldiers to prevent myself from taking more damage, because I just don't want to end up in... I don't want to end up in Get Excited range. But I don't like casting this either. Also, no! Ah! I don't want to do this, but I also don't want to die. Do a burst spell. Or not a burst spell, a fast speed spell. I don't want to do that, okay? If I'm gonna do that, though, I'm gonna go with both. Oh, I might have been able to... No, I still, I think, hold the Soul Shepherd block currently where it is. They can kill it now, but they're at 4. I have not another Azir, but we also have the 2... Never mind, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got it! Orange! I did summon the Sand Soldiers. It worked out. I was thinking about the damage versus PNZ, and I just didn't want to take it. I'm gonna try that one more time, because I do want to see the Maokai maybe if I need to. But that win felt pretty good and pretty fast, so I'll take it. If we lose this next one, whatever. Less important. Let us put less important if I lose this next one. That's Alawi. Oh, not Braum. Udyr. It's the Stance Man. Oh, God, not Alawi again. Oh, as the evening wears on, my tolerance for Alawi decreases exponentially. We got a Soul Shepherd, though. Here we go. Dunekeeper, Soul Shepherd. Try and hit for 3 damage. They're running Watchful Idol, I imagine. Hypothetically on turn 1. Otherwise, would they be running much else on their 1 mana? I'm just gonna go, to be honest. Because then I have Soul Shepherd into Spectral. Yeah, it's just that. They did find the Watchful Idol, which is of note. But that's about it for now. He also Fading Memory is something. I block that. We have Shepherd. Let's do it. These are now 3/3s. Good. There's another Ruin Runner. I'm good at drawing Ruin Runners. I'm so good. 5 mana. You have Sea's Voice? Oh, you have Tentacle Smash. Unfortunately, yes. Dang it. I'm playing into all of the bad spells now. I can still go with the summons at least. Okay. Need a champion now. Should be 4 damage to face, I think. They're blocking 1 tentacle. They don't have Sea's Voice out yet anyway. Burn Runner is a turn off. off. We have a 5-2. We can also just block right now. Normally, we have the Soul Shepherd back. But finally, if I can top deck anything, it's apparently Soul Shepherd. There's a Vulpine Wanderer. I'm assuming it gets given to the 6-2.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
If fading memory is anything key, not really. I mean, I could make a copy of a Vulpine to get my own stance swap, but that doesn't seem super great. Plus O plus 2 in regeneration, so they're just not going to attack with it. Or if they, oh no, well they still can, kind of. I would need to summon Waking Sands to dissuade them from attacking. The tentacle has regeneration anyway. Do I just summon this to prevent them from attacking? Turns into a 6-3. I feel like the answer to that is no. They do get a swing here.
Spears ready.
Don't want to make my own tentacle. Don't really have any reason to. And there's a 6-3. Unfortunately, runs into what is now the 6-8. Quicksand doesn't matter. This is just for the round, and I can't kill it anyway. I mean, I might as well summon one. I don't have anything else.
And everything in between.
Drawing the top end, unfortunately. Like the toppiest of the top end for the deck is Ruin Runner, and I have it. I have 2 of them. I need something else. They have 5, which means they have a champ, or again, C's voice has to come down at some point. As do more idols. Quicksand? -4. I mean, I'm gonna hold that for for a turn in the future. Because I won't have to think about the overwhelm in that case. If I swing with this, they block the Ruin Runner with the 6-8. The 6-3 takes out the 2-2, so I'm only pushing 2 damage here anyway. And I can also just hold mana to be able to cast a second Ruin Runner at another Quicksand. They still have a Lowy mana. Or they also have another Tentacle. The Tentacle Smash. The whatchamacallit. It's just literally just Tentacle Smash. I was like, is there a different name for it? No, it's just Tentacle Smash. So there's the C's voice. There it fucking is. I knew it. I knew it. Fat Senna came down. Here we go. 2 mana. I mean, what do they think I have? Ruthless Predator or something? I don't. Fun facts? I don't. I do not have Ruthless Predator, unfortunately. As wonderful as that would be in all senses of the word. Well, I can't kill it anyway. Boop, boop.
My desert, my rules.
6-10, kill the C's voice, has spell shield. Tentacle doesn't do any extra damage for now. Bilgewater doesn't really have any buff effects super well. Have another one. I have to start summoning ephemerals at some point. I can make a 7-4 off of Fading Memories. That unfortunately gives me a 1-1. Vulpine is still kind of not great. I mean, at this point, the Ruin Runners would not be a terrible target to put a stance swap upon. Treasure Seeker is here. Treasure Seeker Waking Sands is a thing. You still need to get around that thing, though. I can't block, though, and now they don't have any 3-3 at least. So 7 mana remains. There's an Udyr. You can't cast that. Fantastic. Okay. Still gotta contend with the 8-8 though. Now it's a 9-9. Amazing. There's a Rite of Calling. I can draw a champ. Let's see. Can I kill anything here? I don't have a Shark Chariot to remove or anything like that. Could Treasure Seeker kill the Treasure Seeker? This gives them an interaction. Don't want to kill Awaking Sands because they're big, unfortunately. That becomes a 5-6 if it is given regeneration. They might just put regular Overwhelm on that 9-9 though, right? I think that would probably be best. Just put that, just give it a plus, give it a nice +2/+0. A nice overwhelm hentai experience. Do it! Do it, bitch! Why is everyone so slow today? Come on, let's go. Chop chop! Do stuff! Why are you taking so long to do stuff? Oh my god! See? You can cast a slow spell in 3 seconds. At most. Okay, there's a Maokai. Amazing. Boop. We can then summon Waking Sands. There's a tentacle. There we go. Alright, never mind. Still doesn't have Overwhelm. You still haven't granted it Overwhelm for some fucking reason. Not a great attack. Oh, God. I'm losing motivation, though, so I'm just gonna swing. I'm just gonna end it. Someone end it, please. Someone just end it. Let's go. Let's go. You kill me, I kill me, someone kill me. Great. Surely you let that resolve. Fantastic. Hello! I hate Lulu, by the way. You have found the one champion I fucking despise. She's a terrifying Cthulhu nightmare. There's a Rite of Calling. Useless right now, unfortunately. There's the Overwhelm. Yeah, that's about it, because I can't draw a Quicksand, unfortunately. I have a 6/3. Which, at this point... I mean, they just grant the Udyr Overwhelm as well, right? Because they know I have 2 cards. And they know that I'm trying to be more aggressive. So they should just go with the Overwhelm. What the fuck are you doing? Wrong! No! No! Wrong! Terrible! Don't do that! Why are you fucking doing that? No! 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 Why? The +2/+2 is literally the most useless one! You're doing it wrong! You're doing it so wrong! Why? Why are you doing it so wrong? Yeah, sure, whatever. You still did it fucking wrong. Do you not see how low on HP I am? I'm sorry, what was that? What the motherfuck was that? What the motherfuck was that? Heiji, get with the program! Should quote Aloof just kill me? Honestly, though. Honestly. I'm done trying. Murder me. Please! Why is it so hard? You dumb fuck, you gave these fucking Udyr the wrong stance. I will copy your motherfucking tentacle if I have to. I will copy your tentacle if I need to. If need be. I'll give you a free stance swap. Here, we can do this again. We'll do it again. I'll give you a free stance swap. Just buff the thing, get a stance. Just buff the thing, get a stance. Do not block with anything else. Just give the Udyr Overwhelm. That's all I'm asking you. Just give your champion the good keyword. No! Wrong! Why? Why? Why are you insane? What are you doing? What have you done? That's what you're waiting for. Alright, fine. I'll give you your fucking Nagakaboros. That's fine. That's acceptable. I understand that to a degree. But why not just buff the thingy with the +2 with the Nexus damage? Why not just the plus and the Nexus damage? Why? Why? Greedy hoe? Pretty much. Pretty much a greedy hoe. I cannot tell you the number of times I have probably, from someone else's perspective, sat around and waited for a combo, but like it was so fucking obvious. Just put the, just buff the Udyr. You could have won 2 turns ago. This is fine though. Can I get a Shen, please? Can I get a Shen, you dumb hoe? I cannot get a Shen. I'm taking 69 damage though, which is a success in my opinion. Can I block this shit? I can block this shit. I can block some of this shit. I can be annoying in my time before I die. Only, yep, boop, boop. One more to go, and then I can do that, and then I can block here, so that at least the Nagakaboros itself doesn't get any value. See, if you just cast Overwhelm, it all works better. If you cast Overwhelm earlier and faster, it works better. Now deal the damage. I'm not surrendering. You not know me? Of course you don't know me, but like if you knew me, you'd know I don't surrender. Surrendering is for bitches. And I'm not a bitch, by the way. Now I'll give you a Shen. Now the Shen is deserved. Now you have earned a Shen, and now they're not emoting at me. Why? Oh, there we go. Yasuo doesn't count, motherfucker. Alright. I'm done insulting my opponents. For a little bit, not forever. But for now, I think I am. Memorinch, thank you for sending in the decks. Apologies that I got a little bit salty at my opponent on that last one. But I do like the deck. I do like the deck. It's fun to finally see something that's just running Haunted Relic and Onslaught of Shadows. Because I don't see those very often. Well, I see them in Hecarim decks. But I like this take on Ephemeral. Because it's like, it's the Shadow Isles version of Aurelia, only the Maokai also just gets rid of your opponent's cards. Play a deep deck, insulting enemies is normal around him. Oh, you're a toxic community. We are a bit of a toxic community. Play deep? Sure, I'll play deep. I will put this up as my last deck submission of the day, though. But before I leave you all, let's play some fucking deep. Let's build a deep deck. This is a viewer. This is a request. Roos. Oops. How do I spell that? Roos. Saaro. Yep, I'm gonna go with that. Deep. Dip. That's a dip. All right. Nope. Deep. Okay. So we're looking at Shadow Isles, Bilgewater. I want to look for the deep keyword. Obviously we're running our Nautiluses, Drag Dredgers, Sea Scarabs, couple of Toads, couple of Jaw Hunters. This is where my deep deck building is going to see a little bit of a gap. Mega Tusk is good, Abyssal Eye goes, Devourer of the Depths, a couple of Shipwreck Hoarders, I want to run a couple of Beasts Below, oh, we also need Maokai, of course. Where's the Maokai? Speaking of the Mao. Maokai is here, so that's 32 of 40. What am I missing? Oh, I mean, there's versions with, like, treasure trash and stuff in them. But let's see. We don't need any of that. We don't need this. Jettison, of course. Can't forget Jettison. Toss. Type toss. Thank you. I forgot about the toss cards. Not going to fucking lie. Deadbloom Wanderer. Ooh, this is gonna get me the rest of the cards that I was fucking looking for before. Undergrowth is really good now. Salvage? Salvage is okay. Let's drop those for some salvages, maybe. We're looking at 33 units and 7 spells. Bark Beast, Dredger, Jettison, Scarab, Toad, Deadbloom Wanderer, Gel Hunters, 2 Undergrowths, Maokais, Megatusk, Salvage, Abyssal, Devour, Nautilus, and the Hoarder. I don't need the Bark Beast. Is that old? Is the Bark Beast an old version that I just kind of lost touch with? Lost Riches for treasures. Those can be fun. Might not need 2 of them, though. Like 1 Lost Riches and something else. Sapling Toss. I'm not a fan of Sapling Toss. I don't personally love it. Can I run a 1 Slaughter Dock? I've seen people run that. The problem is that if you pull it late, though, right, it's kind of useless. 39 of 40. Undergrowth and probably run 2 Vengeances. Oh, true. I forgot about Vengeance. Let's take out the dock, then. 3 Undergrowths? That seems like a lot. I could probably drop a Megatusk. Let's run Vengeance. I might run 2 Vengeances. Atrocity also goes in here sometimes, right? Don't I put it in Atrocity for the Nautilus or something? Probably. The answer to that is I'm assuming probably. Because Slaughter Dock, even late game, you can play it the next round and it becomes a body. Okay, let's drop in Eyeball, maybe? And put in... I'll run 1... no, I'll put Slaughter in over Atrocity. I won't I won't be the atrocity player today. So this is okay. It has the new deep cards in it. So let's try it out and see how it goes. Rosara, this is for you. I hope you enjoy seeing your old deck with some new cards in it. It's gonna be down here. It's right here. I'm gonna change the board because Pulse Fire doesn't quite fit Nautilus, I think. You know what? Let's go back to Dark Emissary. I'm feeling something intimidating. I want to be intimidating. I shall intimidate people. Not really. I'm like the least intimidating person in like as a physical being who exists. Hamble! Hi, Hamble. What's up, Hamble? It's Annie Israel. I'm about to go from 20 to 0 real fast. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but I do have a Toad. I do have McToadus. I have also both my champions, which is slightly unfortunate. Beast from Below with a Super Sea Monster focus, so fuck it. I think I took out the Beast from Below. I think I dropped them for other stuff. My conception of Deep is probably like 3 metas ago, to be honest, because when I first learned Deep was a deck, it was like 2 years ago. So probably more like 8 metas ago. Whatever that was. They have priority, so I'm gonna wait with my Toads. Look at my Toads. They're literally just the grossest thing ever. Bye! First Toad. There's a salvage, great. First Toad, let's go! It grumbles and it heals me. And it also throws away cards. This is great. This is fantastic. I'm a swing. I don't care if you kill it, because if it dies, it has an effect. I need my Scarabs and my Dredgers, though. Didn't run into those turn 1, which is unfortunate. Dread Dredgers is truly the bird of Deep. Almost all of the considered staples I have approached adequacy. Maybe not completion, but adequacy. That's fine. That's good. That's a good toading. Amazing. There's a sea scarab. I like a scarab. Let's summon the scarab in front of the toad. Or just toss now. I'm okay with you tossing now also. Toss! Toss! Outside Vile Lure the Depths. But I never misruns Lure. I thought Lure was that funny. There's a Slaughter Docs. Terrible. Attacking or stalling. It depends on the unit. So I think for the Toads, because they have a last breath effect, I'm just going with them. The 2/3, this one prefers to stay on the board, of course, because it has an effect when it, whatchamacallit, when something else dies. So if they don't do anything here, I can attack with the 2/3 and then probably cast the Thorny Toad. Or, honestly, just go with the Thorny Toad and then see what happens. What are we at? 27. So we've got 12 cards to get through. We have not a ton around. We also have the Maokai, potentially, but I'm assuming he just kind of eats shit. Here's a toss 3. Maokai time? Maokai time. Oh, no, probably Maokai time, actually. Never mind. Why am I so bad at Maokai? I don't know. He's probably gonna get disintegrated, but that's okay. Burn the tree to the ground. Don't burn the tree to the ground. I like my trees. The trees are good. You don't block with that, I think? I don't think they block with Ezreal, right? It's a fucking Ezreal. It's a very shiny Ezreal, though, don't get me wrong. So let's Smookle? They're probably debating if I have anything. I have Bilgewater or Shadow Isles, so not too much. There's a Static Shock. That's okay. Apologies if the comments were annoying. I was just absently-mindedly doing it for fun. Probably shouldn't have done that. See how bad the internet is for the birthday collab? That's the true viewer mentality of, I don't care about you doing good. I care about you suffering immensely. But that's Cambaba hopeful this Wednesday. Nice. Good luck! I hope all of the connections in the internet work out for that. Okay, so we're gonna toss. We're gonna keep tossing. We're at pretty low now, right? 18-ish? 20. Okay, so I can get there pretty quickly. Well, I say pretty quickly. I can get there almost right now, and I can force the deep in a turn, next turn with the salvage, which is good. They still have a mystic shot. Bad, but we'll live. Toad gives us a challenger, and then I have a swing as well. But we mostly just cast the salvage, I think. We're almost there, guys. We're so close. Also, the scarab will actually trigger it when on draw. The attack region wasn't your internet, but I get it. Fair. That's fair. I hope the regional servers are much improved. Okay, there's the deep. There's a drag dredgers. Salvage and jettison. I mean, I need those less now. There's a nautilus. We are 20 of 25. I can get there. I can get relatively close here. Give me the stuff. Stuff makes happy. Shipwrecked, Abyssal, and Shawl, Devour, and Undergrowth. And there we have the Maokai level, so we are obliterating the deck. Turn 6 deep is a good pace. Guys, my deck is amazing. Alright, we're getting rid of all of the Ezreal Kill Me cards, which is fantastic. I love it. And I have a little bit of lifesteal, and I'm also at 19, to be fair. So I think we're fine for a little bit. I have both two Nautiluses in hand. There's a stun on my challenger. That's okay. Ezreal is honestly significantly less impactful when you're not staring down the barrel. You're not staring down the barrel of potentially just losing all of your HP to Mystic Shots, because they don't have any more Mystic Shots, probably. They might have other burn, but the chances of them having enough spells to level and get him down before I can punch him in the face with a Nautilus is much lower. Yeah, hopefully their hand is not full of champions. I'm betting no, but don't bet anything against an Ezreal, because he will smook you. And it will be bad. They're also getting units off of the Ravenbloom conservatories, which is scary, but we'll deal with it. I want to cast... Honestly, I think I just want to cast Nautilus and hope there's no Disintegrate in hand either. Thank you, Maokai, for the nice little... the nice Pingus. I also top-decked a Vengeance, so if they dare level the boy, I can get rid of him. Amazing. They also need a Fearsome Blocker by this point. Treasures are fun and fancy, so they're thinking about life. 3 cards left in hand. Mystic Shot, because of course there is a Mystic Shot. There is always a Mystic Shot. There is never not a Mystic Shot, and that is A-okay, I guess.
Sure.
I don't want the 10-8, but I want the Nautilus. Let's just go with the Nautilus. Could kill Ezreal, you're full HP. I am full HP. So I could just go... I could just Vengeance him and then summon the Nautilus. And then the fucking Nautilus deals with the Tibok, doesn't it? Nodder Hoarder. I think I'm gonna just shove the Nautilus in their face.
The water rises.
It does! The water is here! Aha! Okay, so we have permanent sapling generation as well. Oh, so we can also just kind of go around if I have enough units. There's the Tibok. So they get a Mystic Shot off of this boy, which doesn't do anything. Because they can't cast Disintegrate now, so I can just ignore it. I also have, you know, more Maokais somewhere. They hit in my unit, I take 2. If they hit Nexus, I take 3. Oh, but it is 3 damage now because of the thing. So we'll need to remake the... We'll need to resummon the Maokai here. Thinking it's Elng, or she's gonna draw Nautilus, because that's what she's do. Your 4th son, or is he a estranged uncle? I think he's in the estranged uncle category. I unfortunately think he is in the weird Brom Bard situation of, you're kind of sort of a figure in my life, but not quite the one that you think you are, maybe, buddy. So they're gonna kill the Maokai for sure, right? Have they given up on life and living versus deep? I doubt it. I think they're just waiting for me to leave because they think I'm gonna be afraid of an Ezreal. I can't even do shit. Did they leave the game? Are they upset that I am deep? Are they upset at my depth and my girth? Yeah, they really are. Because the regeneration was allowed to trigger. What? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, there's the Mega Tusk as well. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm just gonna swing. I'm just gonna swing with the Nautilus and ignore the Tibalt for now. I can't deal 2 direct Nexus damage. So I might just summon the thingies, heal my Nexus, make some treasures, have a Toad for good measure, or they left the game, or they disconnected, or they had to poop. The options are endless, but they do not seem to be responding anymore. They are not responding anymore. Dang it! Face the lurk. Face the lurk like a... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you would face lurk as. A bigger fish. The biggest fish. So I can cast all of this shit, and I will, because they are ignoring me. Don't ignore me, Hamble! Hamble, come back! Hamble, no! Hamble! Shitting on any Ezreal players. I'm shitting on so many people today. I should stop. I should put a damper on that. But here's the Mega Tusk, which is normally much more helpful. Oh, they left! Okay. Well, Rosario, that was a bit of an awkward ending, but we got a win with Lurk, and it does work these days. There are Lurk decks that, with the new cards, are pretty strong. So if you ever feel like coming back to play some Lurk, I would recommend. It's here, it's doing well. Had a little bit of a resurgence. But on that note, I have finished off my submissions for the day. A win's a win. A W at the end still counts. So on that note, thank you all for joining today. A Lurk ain't C1 Pike. Did I say Lurk instead of Deep? I probably did. I interchange them verbally like way too often. Imagine me playing Lurk. No, I can't imagine it myself. But I'm gonna head out for the evening. Thank you all for joining today. I appreciate everyone who stopped by the chat, followed, subscribed, etc. You're all amazing. Thank you for your support. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time for some Hollow Knight, and then some more Runeterra in the evening as per usual. Taking also that. Taking requests of any sort, of any kind tomorrow. For Runeterra, and then on Sunday should be back at 5 p.m. again, not skipping this Sunday, or at least not planning to. And then Monday back online with Mathematics. I'm gonna do Pi, and then Tuesday I'm casting the Mystic Shot Championship tournament over at the Mystic Shot podcast. So looking forward to some Runeterra content coming up. And thank you all for joining again. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. If you have suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I will choose who to terrorize myself. I'm gonna go to Twitch. I'm gonna go to the category. I'm gonna go pick a person. There are, and more people than I expected. Who do we feel like? You know what? That's a female streamer, and I like to support them. My kind, my kin. So let's pick this person. Thank you all for joining again. Can I copy this? Can I copy the name? Why can't I copy the name? I finally copied the name. God dang it. So here we go. Rating out. Appreciate you all coming by today. And hope you have a great rest of your time zone wherever you are. And I'll be back tomorrow. That's the end of my announcements. Go have a day. And I hope to see you again in a future stream.